This is Oilers Baseball on RadioKenai.com.
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, so I just want to let you guys know I do not have the coach's corner set up at all.
Yeah, we're not. We're gonna have to skip it. So
Okay.
we're gonna make honor to our sponsor, and we'll go straight into the look around the league. Okay.
Oh, got it. All right. Thank you.
Over the
The Best Shop on K Beach is looking to add to their team. As the Best Shop continues to grow, so does their need for great employees. The Best Shop is currently looking for a parts and salesperson, a light-duty technician, and an experienced heavy-duty technician. Pay is based on experience, and all positions will start immediately. Please bring your resume to the Best Shop and be ready to be interviewed. The Best Shop is hiring now. Apply today. The Best Shop on K Beach.
Hi, this is Michelle, the 340B program coordinator at Peninsula Community Health Services. What is 340B? It's a program that provides prescribed medications at a greatly reduced price. This is a remarkable program for PCHS patients who have no insurance or for those who have high deductibles or copays. Patients that have had a qualifying visit in the last 12 months with one of our eligible providers may participate in this program at no charge. To find out how
you can play the intro to Coach's Corner, and we'll just have a very quick comment, and then we'll throw it back to you.
And now let's take a trip down to the field. The pregame show's Coach's Corner on ESPN 1140 and 96.9.
Bob Bird along with Noah McLean. Noah could not get an interview today, but Noah, this is my first game watching the Oilers play the Bucs. You guys have done a great job. What can you say about these 3 games?
Yeah, well, I think really the Oilers realistically should be up 3-0. That first game, they were handed a 4-0 early lead, only had 1 hit during those 4-run stretch, and then blew it down the last few innings. Sloppy gameplay was the memo that handed the Oilers the loss. But then, Bob, things really have turned around. The bats have come alive. The defense has been phenomenal, and the pitching staff continues to be the highlight reel for the Oilers so far in this series.
It has been. 10 hits yesterday. Let's see if we can continue that when we come back. You're listening to the Sweeney's pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look around the league. But don't forget the Best Shop. If you need tires, stop by the Best Shop on K Beach. They've got great prices on tires. Give them a call, 262-8785. The look around the league is next. This is Oilers Baseball on ESPN 96.5 FM.
Upstairs of Beeman's, talking with Steve just outside the bike lot. Bikes galore. Come get yours today.
Matt, we have a great selection of bikes for sale, so we're really excited about having a good stock on hand. We also rent bikes, so we have mountain bikes, fat tire bikes, and a limited selection of pedal assist electric bikes to rent. We stock comfort and mountain bikes and kids bikes. We have adult trikes and unicycles. We do repairs and accessories.
Find it upstairs the bike lot at Beeman's Variety on the Kenai Spur Highway in Soldana.
Attention all shoppers. Are you tired of navigating through the chaos of big box grocery stores? Country Foods in Kenai is locally owned and operated. Every time you purchase from Country Foods, you're putting money right back.
I don't have the standings in front of me.
This week's specials
I'm
are
just
Washington
guessing.
beef berries, $2.99 a pound. Fresh corn on the cob for your barbecues. New York steaks, buy one get one. Ground beef, 80%. Buy one get one. Get your Western Farm hot dogs and hamburgers
10
too.
4, right?
Country Foods, buy fresh, spend less.
Hey, we're the assistants at Gentle Dental.
If you have a minor orthodontic need, Invisalign is a clear choice for a discreet alternative to braces. Get started at Gentle Dental with an easy digital scan. Let us help you determine if Invisalign is right for you.
Invest in your smile and schedule a consultation today. Request an appointment online at gentledental.com or call our friendly team at 907-262-8834.
We're talking baseball, Klazuski, Campanella.
With the latest scores, standings, and news from around the Alaska League, let's take a look around the league on ESPN 1140 and 96.9.
Talking baseball.
Bob Bird along with Noah McLean, and the Anchorage Bucs are at 10-4. And the Oilers only one back in the loss column, 6-5 according to conference games. But the Oilers are 7-5 in a one non-conference win that was against a conference opponent. Go figure that one out. The Miners are 6-7. The Pilots 7-10, and the Chinooks are now 5-8. Okay, now we're getting real close to our starting lineup, but let's talk about the weather a little bit. It's mostly cloudy skies, a high ceiling. Temperature will be around 60 degrees. The umpires are out there giving a chat, and we're going to come back with the Around the Horn starting lineups brought to you by Genoir Towing and Recovery. Give them a call at 394-6068. Genoir Towing with starting lineups coming up, 394-6068. It's Oilers baseball time on ESPN 1140.
Take down those trees safely by calling Steam on Wheels. Steam on Wheels has the equipment and years of experience in tree
Here's
removal.
the pronunciation.
If you have a dangerous tree that you need cut down, call Steam on Wheels at 907-262-3240. About the bleached tree stump, Steam on Wheels can grind them away with their industrial stump grinder, so they can grind away any stump down and out of sight. If you have trees that you need removed, call now. 907-262-3240. Steam on Wheels, your tree removal.
Miners 4 times. Bucs
Enough of the silliness, folks. Just kidding, because life's way too short to be serious all the
That's
time.
not up to date then.
Yeah.
Listen up. Dan's Automotive is here to rescue your ride.
When your car's acting up, don't fret. Just call 907-420-0416. Their
You got
crew
the- you got
will
the
be
Bucs
back
lineup.
on track in no time and won't be too silly about it.
Dan's Automotive, because car trouble is no laughing matter.
Right, many stats in there.
It is Dan's Automotive, your road to worry-free driving.
Do you have summer toys, but you need the perfect trailer? Closed or enclosed? Need a travel trailer for the camping trip? Daniel and Coco at Alaska Trailer have you covered. Get over there and get the perfect summer trailer. Don't miss your chance to grab a utility trailer that will also make your life so much easier and more fun. They have lightweight aluminum utility trailers, perfect for your ATVs, landscaping needs, or junk removal projects. You can rent or buy from Alaska Trailer on K Beach Road. Check them out at akhall.com. Locally owned and operated, Alaska Trailer.
Live in a small town where it feels like
Bob Bird along with
everything I need and nothing that I don't own.
The Sweeney's Clothing pregame show continues as we go around the horn with today's starting lineups. Brought to you by Genoir Towing and Recovery.
Let's start that over again. Bob Bird along with Noah McLean, and the Oilers still not having the lineups brought out to the umpires yet, but we're ready to get going with the starting lineups. Here's the Bucs lineup brought to you by Noah McLean.
Thank you, Bob. As we will take a look at the Bucs lineup today, it'll be the number 1 hitter, Max Ross, the center fielder. Hitting second will be Josh Hankins, the third baseman. Hitting third, Cole Carlone will be the first baseman. Will Burns hits fourth. He'll be the shortstop. Adam Enyard hitting fifth, the left fielder. Brody Briggs, the catcher today, hits in the sixth spot. Hitting seventh will be Cade Lacey. He's in right field today. Brett Castillo will be the designated hitter. And rounding the lineup out will be Christian Powell, the second baseman. On the hill for the Anchorage Bucs today, Garvey Rummery, 4.2 innings pitched, a 1.93 ERA, 5 strikeouts, and a 1-0 record. So Garvey Rummery has brought it so far. The Oilers will have to see what they can do.
Well, we'll see what they can do with this lineup. As usual, Petey Soto will start at shortstop. A 229 hitter with 1 RBI. Cole Dawson will play second base. He's number 10, batting 207. Colin Robson is the center fielder, number 25, at a 324 hitter. Cleanup spot belongs to Elijah Vogelsong, playing left field, number 14, batting 207 with 2 RBIs. Ty Thomas is playing third base, number 20, batting $1.47 but with 3 RBIs. Brock Wertgen, the DH tonight, number 22, a 217 hitter. Cole Wilson playing right field, number 24, batting 231. Braden Smith will catch, number 23, batting 083. Zach Ferris is playing first base and batting ninth, wearing number 30, and batting 148 with 2 RBIs. Pitcher Cody New, he's got 2 2/3 innings pitched. He's got a 0 ERA, no one-loss record that I can tell. I don't know if he got his strikeouts and hits there, but we're ready to have the national anthem. Do you got anything on Cody News?
4 strikeouts, a no win or loss record so far with only the 1 appearance.
All right, you're listening to the Sweeney's pregame show on ESPN 1140. We'll take a break for 2 minutes and the national anthem. Oilers baseball and the Alaska Baseball League on KSLD 1140 AM.
Discover your path to success at Kenai Peninsula College's Open House, August 20th. Whether you're a recent high school graduate, a working professional, or a lifelong learner, they have something for everybody. Explore their campus, meet their faculty, and learn about their diverse range of programs. Join KPC August 20th from 4 to 7 p.m. for local food trucks and family-friendly fun. Visit their website for more details.
Discover a radiant smile with Ridgeway Family Dentistry's exclusive offer. Only $199 for a new patient bundle. Uncover the benefits of a dental exam and x-rays, cleaning not included, during this limited time offer. Why Ridgeway? With over 240 positive reviews, they've been dedicated to treating patients of all ages in the Solana community and the Kenai Peninsula since 1990. Experience premium dental care with cutting-edge technology and a skilled team led by Dr. David Richburg. Elevate your oral health journey. Schedule a consultation today at Ridgeway Family Dentistry, where satisfaction meets a healthy smile.
Hey guys, the fish are running, but that's not the only thing that can swim upstream. You have 200 million swimmers lined up and ready to roll every single time. If you've been considering a vasectomy, Dr. Alvarez will perform a no-needle, no-scalpel procedure, which is minimally invasive with little or no discomfort. We accept all insurance, and our self-pay price is often more affordable than high-deductible plans, regardless of network status. Let us check with yours. Call Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics, 907-235-1010, or check our website. Let's sink those swimmers and focus on some summer fun.
When you've been involved in a car
Bring it
accident,
back right away, please.
is the most important thing. Having an advocate that can go out and get a full and fair recovery for you should not be something that you have.
Bob Bird along with Noah McLean as taking the help for the Oilers is Cody New. We'll get his height and weight here in a minute. But in the meantime, let's keep in mind that we'll set the Oilers defense. Ty Thomas is at third. Petey DeSoto at second. Petey DeSoto at shortstop. Cole Dawson at second. And Zach Ferris is at first. Left field is Elijah Vogelsong. Center field, Colin Robson. And in right field, Cole Wilson. A battery of New and Smith. What's the height and weight on Mr. New?
Well, looking down here at the roster, we'll see if we can.
I'm going to put him at about 6'2" and 200 pounds.
And he might have been a late addition, actually. It looks like he's not on this original roster.
All right. Big left-hander, though. Hey, guess what? No, I got a quiz for you. They chalked the runner's box in first base. You know what that's there for?
Oh, man.
The little rectangle.
I actually don't.
Okay, here's what it's used for. The runner has to give a fielder a chance to make a throw to first without hitting him. If he doesn't stay in that box and he's outside of the box and gets hit with the ball, he's out. Save the throws from the catcher, the third baseman, or the pitcher on a swinging bunt or a shot right in front of the plate. It's the old Rounders rule of soaking the runner. Soaking meant that you could get him out by tagging him, catching a fly, or by hitting him with the ball between the base pads. It's the only time you can soak a runner in baseball. Here's the leadoff hitter, Max Ross, a 207 hitter with 9 RBIs. The first pitch is low for ball 1. Cloudy skies and hardly any wind right now. That's amazing, and I'm going to think there's going to be a home run or two today. Next pitch is a strike at the letters, and it's 1-1. Oilers in clean white uniforms. And the Bucs with, here's a curveball, and it made the turn, but it came in inside, and it's 2-1. Bucs with black, I call it black camo tops and white pants. 2-1 pitch. Curveball, and it's a breaking effective pitch, but it's not in the strike zone. And it's 3-1.
Yeah, Braden Smith wasn't able to squeeze that. The catcher today for the Oilers, I think if maybe he had framed that a little better, he might have gotten away with one.
Ball 3, strike 1. There it is. That's in the strike zone, and it's a full boat right now. Lefty on lefty matchup. Max Ross, the center fielder. Ball 3, strike 2. Here's the pitch. Oh, that hit him. And 4 or 5 breaking pitches in that count, maybe 4. And we'll call that a hit by a pitch on the 4th ball. And right away, the Bucs have a runner.
Yeah, that's not how you want to start off your day if you are Cody New. Just ran it inside and beamed him there.
Josh Hankins is the batter. The third baseman is batting .235 with 4 RBIs. Righty, right-handed hitter. And I think the ball boy's getting something at the backstop right now. And Max Ross will edge off of first with a left-hander on the hill. Here's the first pitch. It's a fastball. Comes right to the pitcher, and he messes it up. They can't get him at first. They do. He was really hoping for a quick comeback or making a 1-4-3 double play, but it deflected off his glove. And a great job, as usual, by Soto there, Noah.
Yeah, absolutely. Petey Soto recovering that one. He came in from his normal shortstop position and just barely beat out Josh Hankins on that one. A great job for the shortstop.
Gives the Bucs the effect of a sacrifice bunt. And Cole Carlone is coming to the plate. Carlone with a long O. Bats .291, home run, 5 RBIs. He is a monster lefty up there. Wow. Got to be about 6'4". And he's the first baseman. The first pitch to him is a breaking pitch. And again, Smith having trouble holding on to it. He wants to talk things over. The breaking pitch was low and away, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, I think maybe just the battery here to start, not on the same page. So I like this early meeting. Just make sure that they're on the same spot, getting the strikes in the locations that they want them.
The batter is Cole Carlone, and number 23. Lefty on lefty matchup. It's 387 to straightaway center. I still don't believe it. They use laser beams for this measurement, but it looks more like 487. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And that misses. Boy, I don't know by much. That was a good pitch on the outside corner. Misses, ball 2. So New having trouble finding strikes. Ball 2, no strikes. We're early on in the first inning. Fastball blooper, going to go over the second baseman's head. He tried to hold up the runner with a leap, and it didn't work. And an RBI off the bat handle for Mr. Carlone, and Max Ross comes all the way around from second base, and the Bucs have a 1-0 lead.
Well, quick to jump out here are the Bucs, and this is uncharacteristic of this Oilers pitching staff, and the Bucs came to play today.
Will Burns will bat right now, .359 with 5 RBIs. He's the shortstop batting cleanup. Lanky right-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll foul this one off, and that one's brought to you by the Walden Brothers. They can customize just about anything, but they specialize in clothing, T-shirts, crops, tanks, and more. Give them a call at 394-5510. Strike 1 the count. And the pitch. Breaking pitch. He'll get that one called. It was a slow curve on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That's more like it, Braden, or Cody. 0-2 the count. Runner on first base. A run is in. There's one dead. Here's the pitch. Just missed. Smith tried to bring it back into the strike zone. He could not bite, and it's 1-2. Cloudy skies. Temperature upper 50s, low 60s. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking pitch. Swing and a tip. Just got a piece of it. Hey, the umpire's a lefty.
As he should be.
Okay. 1-2 is the count. when I umpired behind the plate, I would not just throw a ball back. I'll tell you what I would do. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High, it goes to the backstop, a wild pitch. That thing was nowhere near the strike zone. And a wild pitch gets the runner to second base. Not a good inning here for Mr. New, and he's only got one dead and another runner in second in scoring position, and a run is in. And the count is 2-2.
This is going to be an important at-bat here. You really want to try and find the strike zone, and really the weak contact is what you're looking for. Trust your defense if you knew. You don't have to find a strikeout every time.
Ball 2, strike 2. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Breaking pitch. He will not get it on the inside corner. He's gone from an 0-2 to a 3-2. A run is in, and the Bucs threatening for more here in the top of the first. New goes to the stretch. Runners on second. Pitch to the right-hander. Again, a wild pitch. Smith has to hustle. He may try for the plate, and he backs up. He went at least a third of the way down. And this is probably going to get a visit from the pitching coach sooner or later, as New is got 2 wild pitches and 1 at bat. Runners on first and third, 1 out. Burns draws a walk after he was ahead 0-2. And now Adam Enyart, the left fielder, comes to the plate. He's only got to 7 RBIs and bats .273. Right-hander, and he makes the throw to first. He's back in time. Sidearm throw to first.
This is interesting. Cody New had a lot of command his first outing, but right now the ball is going everywhere all over the field.
Here's the delivery, high, and it's ball 1. When I umpired and I throw a ball back, I would do a behind-the-back return. I'd throw a knuckleball, 3/4 sidearm. Runner backs off. They got him at second, watching the runner at third. And they'll try to let him get back to third, back to first, and they throw to third. A lot of tempest in a pot of tea. So they had him picked off at first. He wanted to try and get the runner in from third. They got him in a brief rundown, and status quo.
And well, the name of the game is to keep the runner at third there, which they did. So even though they don't get the guy out, that's big.
Breaking pitch. Swung at it. It was inside. And he got him to bite on that slider. And a nice stop there by Smith. And it's 1-1.
And the slider into righty hitters right now from New looks good. Even though that's inside, you get a lot of bite from hitters on the right side.
Here's the 1-1. Gets the outside corner, and it's 1-2. A double play or a strikeout would be most welcome right now. The batter is Adam Enyart. A tough hitter, righty on lefty matchup. Here's the stretch by New and the pitch. Swing and a miss. High heat. And there's 2 dead. A most welcome strikeout.
That's a big-time strikeout right there as he was able to get down and get the second out. And now hopefully you can just get out of this inning with only allowing 1 run to score and let your offense pick you up.
I think he would pray the prayer of the saved and thankful if he's able to do that. But Brody Briggs is a .306 hitter with 6 RBIs. They make a throw to first again. A sidearm throw makes me nervous.
He's got a couple different delivery points, does Cody New. It's quite interesting. Sometimes you'll see him kind of go down to that sidearm.
Lefty on lefty matchup, and he checks his swing, but not enough, and it's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. He's got to have some movement on that ball that's confusing some of these hitters. The 2 wild pitches have not been a friend. And there's a breaking pitch that goes right into the strike zone, and it's 0-2. Come on, Cody. Everybody gets a rocky first inning once in a while. A run is in. Runners on the corners. And 2 dead and an 0-2 count on Briggs. Runner goes. There's a foul ball right to the backstop. And we'll reload.
That ball brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. Looking for a used vehicle, no credit or bad credit, no problem. Give them a call at 907-260-3053.
Runner on first is Burns. On third is Carlo. Here's the pitch. Did not get the pitch on the outside corner at the knees. Defensive indifference as the runner moves to second base. So there's two runners in scoring position with a 1-2 count. That was a really good pitch. And it took a lot of guts for Briggs to take it. Here's the 1-2. Curve. Got him! Whoa! That one he got on the outside corner. It's a backward K. And yes, Cody New wiggles out of this with only one run. My goodness. In the inning, there was one run, one hit, a walk, a hit batter, two wild pitches, and two men left. At the end of a half inning of play, the Bucs have won, and the Peninsula Oilers are now coming to bat. This is Oilers Baseball on ESPN 1140.
If you've been involved in an accident or had a catastrophic injury, negotiating with insurance companies on your own is fraught. Insurance companies want to maximize their profits, and that means minimizing a fair and just resolution to you. They don't want to pay for your medical bills. They don't want to pay for your lost work. They want to pay for your pain and suffering. Expert insurance negotiators and adjusters will try to minimize your claim at every turn.
Yeah, right? I know.
The recovery that you deserve. At Earhart, Elsner, and Cooley, we can help you get that fair and true value.
Hello, I'm Marty Hansen, owner and manager of Eyewear Express. Have you ever bought new glasses for your little darling and they're lost or twisted into a figure eight before you even get home or take that first picture? Well, if you got them at Eyewear Express, we'll replace the frame for free. Let me say that again. If they lose or break the frame, we'll replace it for free. So relax and expect the best from Eyewear Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna, 260-9199.
Bird along with Noah McLean as we go to the Oilers half. The Bucs come up with one run on one hit and two men left. And the Oilers now coming to bat. They'll have Soto. I keep wanting to say DeSoto. Petey Soto, Cole Dawson, and Colin Robson. Robson's overdue. He's been stuck on 2 home runs and 3 RBIs for, I don't know, about 8 games now.
Yeah, Robson has been swinging a good bat, but he hasn't been able to knock in anything too much. But I'll tell you what, Robson really has been knocking at the door. He's been able to move the base runners along well. And he's taking more pitches, which is something good to see from the young guy who just transferred over to Rice. And I think that shows maturity in his development game.
You've got the kind of observations that are pretty sophisticated. No, nice going. And here comes Petey Soto, 229 hitter with 1 RBI. A little right-hander facing the left-hander, Garvey Rummery, with the first pitch. And it'll be a strike at the letters. The Bucs have Hankins, Burns, Powell, and Carlone. The infield third to first with Enyart, Ross, and Lacey. The outfield left, center, and right. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. A battery of Rummery and Briggs. 0-2 now. Hankins still up on the grass. Looking for a bunt. Here's the pitch. High and away, and it's 1-2.
Hankins is going to play there the entire game. He's been playing that way this whole series, and now he steps back, but we saw him play there a lot.
He's listening to you, that's why. Here's a fly ball deep left field, but it's going to be hauled in easily by Enyart. Well, that thing looked like it had some authority on it, and it died in a hurry. We are at sea level.
The ball doesn't fly here in Alaska like it does in maybe other places, but Petey Soto got a good piece of that one, and Enyart had a job to do and made it look easy.
Here's Cole Dawson, 207 with 3 RBIs, and the first pitch to him is high and away, ball 1. There you go, Hankins up on the grass. I think he didn't know what the count was when he was still on the grass. Here's the ball 1 pitch, way outside, and it's 2-0. On deck is Colin Robson. Cole Dawson playing second base. He was busy yesterday, I heard.
Yes, he was.
Here's the next pitch. Here's a fly ball. It's real high. It's going to be easy for Enyart. About the same place as Soto's, except this one had a lot of hang time. Soto's was a line drive, or line fly, if you call it. F7 and two dad.
Yeah, those just are unfortunate for the Oilers. They saw pitches that they like, but unable to get them out there. And right now, you want to see if you can get balls on the ground, find a gap to hit it into, and keep it low.
Lefty on lefty matchup, swing and a miss by Robson. 2 out and nobody on. We're in the bottom of first, and the Bucs lead the Oilers 1-0. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Oh, he went for something, I think a slider way out of the zone, and it's 0-2. Let's see what Rummery does here. Probably throwing low, and there it is, low and away, and 1-2. Robson playing center field, I think just about every game. You've been at every single game, is that correct?
Yeah, I haven't seen him leave that spot.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Look out. Backdoor slider, he's rung up, and that is going to be a backward K for Colin Robson to start the first inning for the Oilers. 3 up and 3 down at the end of 1 complete. It's the Bucs 1 and the Oilers nothing. This is Oilers Baseball and the Alaska Baseball League on RadioKenai.com.
Life can often be overwhelming, and certainly your health care can add to that. But at Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, we're here to support you. We understand the difficulties you may face, and we're here to help. As your local pharmacy, we proudly offer monthly medication delivery services spanning from Cooper Landing to Homer, ensuring you get the care you deserve right at your doorstep. Find us conveniently located on Binkley Street in Soldotna, or we are just a call away at 907-262-3800. That's Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, where your health is our mission.
Have you been avoiding important healthcare needs due to financial concerns? At Central Peninsula Hospital, we understand the importance of accessible healthcare for all. Our financial navigator can provide cost estimates, help identify medical coverage, and explain our payment options, including financial assistance. They'll help you find solutions tailored to your unique needs. Visit www.cpgh.org/help or call our financial navigator at 714-5688.
Going into the top of 2 as the Bucs will bring batters 7, 8, and 9 to the plate. Cade Lacey, Brett Castillo, and Christian Powell. Castillo. Or you can say Castillo. It depends on what part of Spain or Mexico you're from, but it's mostly Castillo. Cade Lacey is the right fielder, lefty on righty matchup. He takes it low and inside, and it's ball 1. He's a 167 hitter with 2 RBIs. And New goes to the stretch, and there's a big curveball, but did not get down far enough, and it's 2-0. This man, this pitcher for the Oilers, loves the breaking stuff. See if he can start hitting his strikes, and there's a swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2 breaking balls to start him off, then goes with a fastball and finds the strike zone. We'll see if he wants to go back to that fastball more often.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the inside part of the plate. You're not going to get much of a bat on the ball there. Ball 2, strike 2. Cade Lacey, the right fielder, and the pitch is dribbled down the third base line. That's brought to you by the Walden Brothers. And no, it's not. It's brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. I've been looking at last year's script, which came off the bulletin board. Here's a swing and a miss, and he's got his second strikeout. Everybody Rides Again. If they want a new used vehicle and no credit or bad credit, you've got no problem. Give them a call at 260-3053. A small down payment gets you on the road. Yeah, I pulled things off the bulletin board from last year. Here is Brett Castillo, slow, tantalizing curve, comes in high and tight. And there's one dead for the Bucs. Second strikeout, third strikeout for New. Next pitch, misses. And it's 2-0. Right-handed batter, Brett Castillo, the designated hitter, batting 111 with 2 RBIs. Pitch, no. And it's 3-0. Cody New generally falling behind his batters here in the first 2 innings. There's 1 out and nobody out. There's a strike called at the knees, and it's 3-1.
And you knew that Castillo was going to take that all the way.
Ball 3, strike 1, the windup and the pitch, swing and a miss. All right. What would you rather do, come back from a 3-0 to go to 3-2? I think so, rather than going 0-2 to 3-2. Here's the full count pitch. No, it's inside and low. And that is, believe it or not, only his first walk. He's hit a batter and has 2 wild pitches. Now it's his second walk. Thank you.
Yeah, now back down to the bottom of the order here with Christian Powell, the second baseman.
I would be fooled by a number 9 hitter when you got a DH. I'll explain that in a minute. There's a ball that bounces in, and I'll count that as a wild pitch. When you've got a DH, that number 9 hitter is almost like a leadoff hitter. And he's put in there for speed and ability to get on base, even if he has a low average. But now, Cody New, not with 3 wild pitches. Got a runner on second base, 1 out. He's been his own worst enemy here in the early going. 1-0 Bucs lead. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Curveball, that hits the outside corner. And it's 1-1.
Powell with an 0.63 average and only a 2.11 OBP, so really has not found his rhythm so far in the AVL.
Ball 1, strike 1. Shows bunt, and that one goes to the backstop. My goodness. 4th wild pitch in an inning and a third.
And something's got to give here. If you are the Oilers pitching staff, you got to go out and have a conversation. At least talk to New, see if it's the grip, see if it's something that he's not seeing in there. But nobody is even moving or thinking about going out there and having a conversation.
Runner on third, 1 out. Here's the delivery. High and away, squared bunt. And it's 3-1. The runner on third is Brett Castillo, and he walked and took second on a wild pitch and third on a wild pitch. Here's the 3-1 delivery, showing bunt, and it goes down the first base side, foul. Wow, very well-placed bunt. It was foul, but it's a good place to throw it if you want to bunt the man in from third.
Yeah, and it looked like Christian Powell right there had a little bit of hesitation when he went to bunt that baseball. You saw him kind of lean backwards towards us here in the press box, and it happened to hit his bat before he could pull it back.
Here's the full count, high. And the Bucs really getting on New from their bench right now. That's his third walk. A run is not in yet. But now it's the top of the order.
Yeah, and here comes pitching coach Trey Holmes to have a conversation. As we were expecting a pitching meeting on the mound at some point in the near future.
There's no activity in the Oilers bullpen. And that's showing, okay, we're going to give you some confidence here.
Well, again, if you're just joining us, Cody New's numbers in his first outing: 2 2/3 innings pitched, no runs, a 0 ERA, 4 strikeouts through that 2 2/3, and he has done a pretty good job in his first outing. But now today he's kind of struggled to find the strike zone. When that breaking ball is working, Bob, it's really confusing the hitters, but he just needs to dial it back in because right now they're getting away from him way more than he'd like.
It shows promise. There you go. And that's what this development league is for. And the batter is Max Ross. He got hit by a pitch and scored. Here's the bunt. It's right to the, oh, it's a beautiful bunt. He's got to throw it with his glove. Oh, my goodness. The run comes in, but New gets an A there as he could not reach that bunt as it went to the right side of the mound. And he simply got his glove on it and made a nice throw to first. But the runner comes in, and there's two dead. That's a 1-3 put out. Go ahead, Noah.
Yeah, well, I'll just say it's an RBI and just a great job right there by the Bucs to push that down and score the second run of the ball game.
And the next pitch is called a ball, and it's 1-0. Coming in to score was Brett Castillo. So the wild pitches and the bunts come back to haunt us. But I still want to talk about that nice put out. Here's the next pitch, fouled right back to the screen here. And it's 1-2.
Hankins' first time grounded out to the shortstop, Petey Soto. That was a ball that was off of the pitcher, Cody New's glove. Soto ranged all the way out behind the mound and threw on to first to beat him by half a step.
Here's the 1-1 inside, 2-1. It's a good place to be, but they're not swinging all the time at that inside corner pitch. Ball 2, strike 1. New to the stretch with a runner on second. A run is in, and a curveball way outside. And I think right now he needs to pitch strikes more than he wants to try to fool batters. 3-1 is the count.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because we saw a strikeout from New after he went with a couple of breaking balls. Then he blew 3 fastballs by a guy to strike him out.
3-1 pitch, and he's just walked his fifth batter. Excuse me, his fourth batter. And it puts runners on first and second with 2 outs. Josh Hankins at first. We have Christian Powell at second. And the batter is Cole Carlin. He singled and RBI'd in the first inning. 2 outs, runners on first and second. The Bucs lead now 2-0. Here's the pitch to Carlin, and he offered but pulled back, and it's ball 1. New knows he has a good breaking pitch. It's just that he's not putting it in the strike zone. Here's the stretch. And the pitch to Carlin. Fouled up and over to the left. And it's 1-1. Cloudy skies here today. Temperature probably about 59 or 60. Calm winds.
You see that flag, which is located behind the stands over towards the Oilers bullpen, is pretty much still out there in right field.
1-1. The pitch. Breaking pitch. Bounces in. Well, I'm no pitching coach, I'll tell you that, but I would tell him to lay off the breaking stuff for a while and surprise him with it. Instead of I'd say 2/3 of his pitches are sliders or curves.
Well, especially when the fastball seems to be working the best for him here.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a sidearm delivery, and he gets the outside corner. That was something. That fooled the batter. Fooled me. He gets the first sidearm I've seen him deliver.
Well, like I was saying, Cody New has a couple of different release points. He pulls it out every once in a great while, and right there goes with the sidearm and gets a strike 2.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled over, and a good at-bat here by Cole Carlin. 290 hitter, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He'll step in, a lefty-on-lefty matchup. Cody New needs to polish this off, and then he's going to need help from the Oiler bats. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike 3 called. And on 2 outs, you can tag him out. I don't know if he did or not, but he'll walk to the dugout, and that will retire the side. Again, walks and wild pitches come back to haunt the Oilers, but the Bucs only squeeze out 1 run from it. In the inning, 1 run. There were no hits, 3 walks, 2 wild pitches, and 2 men left. We'll go to the Oilers second, and it's the Bucs 2 and the Oilers nothing. This is Oilers baseball on RadioKenai.com and KSLD 1140 AM.
Dam Construction and Roofing here on the peninsula is your trusted roofing company. From shingle roofing and installation and repair to installation of EPDM roofing or even metal roofing installation and repair. Dam Construction and Roofing has you covered. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with 24-hour emergency services available. Over 60 years of combined roofing experience. Drew is certified by Malarkey Roofing Products and can offer warranty on Malarkey Roofing products as well. Call them today. 907-262-3996.
This is summer in Alaska. Dive into superior dental care with Dr. James Julian and his dedicated team. From routine cleanings to dentures, crowns, teeth whitening, and implant restorations, they provide comprehensive services in a relaxed, family-friendly atmosphere. For nearly 3 decades, they've been the trusted choice for Kenai Peninsula residents. Call 907-283-4857 today and schedule your appointment with Dr. James Julian. Let your smile shine bright this summer in Alaska.
That's Benny Goodman's Don't Be That Way. And, let's get rid of these walks and wild pitches. And let's get a big 4-run inning. The Oilers will bring up batters 4, 5, and 6. Vogelsong, Thomas, and Wirtgen. And here is Vogelsong. The first pitch to him is high for ball 1. Vogelsong is the left fielder. He's got a 207 average and 2 RBIs.
Benny Goodman. How about a little sing, sing, sing?
Oh, you know that, do you? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So I'm a real swing aficionado. You don't know what you're doing when you bring that up. But the song Sing, Sing, Sing comes from the famous Carnegie Hall concert. So did Don't Be That Way. I'll tell you that in a minute. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The line drive, base hit over the second baseman's head. Picked up by the center fielder in right center. And Vogelsong gets the Oilers cooking here with a single in the second inning.
And a great piece of hitting right there for Elijah Vogelsong, who had a great night last night. Unfortunately, I don't have my book. Apologize to give you last night's statistics. We have to go get a new one. Ran out of pages. But we'll be back with that one. And, I got to tell you, Bob, when we have a moment here, I took a history of jazz class at college. So that was a beautiful thing to hear some great musicians.
Okay, here is Ty Thomas. He had a big day yesterday, and it's way outside for ball 1. The Carnegie Hall concert, the Goodman Orchestra was nervous. It was pressure, okay? And the first song was Don't Be That Way. And what broke it open was a tremendous drum riff by Gene Krupa. Ball 1 is the count. And here's the pitch. That's outside, and it's 2-0. Krupa, of course, and Harry James went on to have their own bands and made themselves jazz history. Ball 2, no strikes. Great to have somebody next to me who knows about Dan Gensel, my great late friend, teased me all the time about that. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. And I'll call it a foul tip, and it's 2-1.
I mean, there's so many great artists in that category. Benny Goodman, Coleman Hawkins, Charles Mingus. I mean, you can go on with all the jazz musicians. But
it was a quick throw to first. It was close. And I got to give Rummery credit. That was all by his arm.
Yeah, it was.
They're deceptive, and it's tough on the arm, but it's deceptive. And it was an eyelash play there at first. Ball 2, strike 1. Bunny Berrigan also played for Goodman. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a high pop-up. It should be easy. The third baseman wants it, and that's Hankins' territory. And P5 gets one of the Oilers out here. First out in the second inning. They're trailing 2-0. Brock Wirtgen coming to the plate, the designated hitter. He's caught. He's pitched for the Oilers. Now he's DHing.
I think one of my favorite songs is Moanin' by Art Blakely. That one, I love the saxophone. In that, I played the saxophone in high school. That's one of my favorites.
Take a look sometime at the high school competition, Everything Ellington it's called, I think. Here's the stretch and the pitch to work way outside ball 1. It's really unbelievable to see the kind of discipline that's necessary to put a swing band together and have high schoolers blend that so well. It's top-notch stuff. Ball one is the count. And Rummery proving himself to be a crafty left-hander. Here's a foul back to the backstop, brought to you by Everybody Rides Again, 260-3053. If you're low in credit, get a small down payment. You'll get yourself a good used car. 1-1 is the count to Brock Wertgen, 217 hitter with 2 RBIs. Come on, Brock. Tie this game up. Why the heck not? Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's low. And it's 2-1. Hitters count here. Might be time for a hit and run. Make something happen.
Vogelsong does have a lot of speed on the base paths right now, so we could certainly see him getting around the bases quickly.
Ball 2, strike 1. We're in the second inning, and the Bucs lead the Oilers 2-0. Here's the pitch. It's a fly ball. It's deep left field, but it is measured nicely there again by Enyart. Man, the Oilers sending rockets to left field, and Enyart hasn't played.
Yeah, that's a good job there by Brock Wertgen, but again, the ball doesn't fly very well here, and just barely missed that baseball right there. Enyart does a nice job tracking down his third ball of the day.
Cole Wilson, the right fielder, coming to the plate. Big, tall right fielder. Righty on lefty matchup. The stretch and the pitch to Wilson, and here's a fly ball center field, and rather lackadaisical out there was Ross in center field. He took it at the knees. I thought he could have done it with a more comfort had he been running faster, but that's going to retire the Oilers here with 3 fly balls, a pop-up and 2 to the outfield. And at the end of 2, the Bucs have 2 runs, 1 hit. The Oilers no runs and 1 hit. We'll be back with third inning action on ESPN.
Floors Unlimited, located on K Beach, just past KSRM Radio, is expanding their showroom. Discover the Sparta Premium Vinyl Collection in plank and tile formats. With every Sparta purchase, a portion supports Ronald McDonald House Charities. They carry carpet and vinyl to tie your home together perfectly. Need a bathroom remodel? They do gorgeous ones. Floors Unlimited serves as far as Seward and Homer. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 907-420-7688. Floors Unlimited, where your dream floors come to life.
In Kasilov and craving convenience? Look no further than TJ Seggies. Fuel up with quality gas. Stock up on groceries from 6 a.m. to midnight and grab your favorite drinks from the liquor store from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, and did I mention they have fishing licenses too? Whether it's for those grocery items or relaxing evening, TJ Seggies has you covered. And the best part? Their friendly staff always greets you with a smile. Swing by TJ Seggies today and experience top-notch service and a one-stop shop for all your needs this summer.
That's Goody Goody by Benny Goodman. I got somebody who understands this music. Let's talk a little bit here about Cody New. 4 wild pitches, 4 walks, but 3 strikeouts and only 1 hit. It shows you that the guy has the talent to fool the batters, and let's just hope he'll grow into this as he progresses through this game.
The walks and the wild pitches as the first pitch misses downstairs in the dirt have been the bane of his outing so far. If he can find the strike zone more often, he's not giving up hits. It's just he's walking a lot of guys.
Will Burns is the shortstop, and the next pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Burns walked. 359 hitter with 5 RBIs. He walked in his first appearance. Next pitch, fouled off to the right. Brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. Give them a call at 260-3053 for a down payment, a low down payment on a used car. Ball 1, strike 2. Polish him off. Here's a curveball. He did. Ho-ho! And a slow, tantalizing curve, and he whiffed it and hits his 4th strikeout.
That's a great-looking pitch right there. The off-speed and a lot of break on that curveball and fooled him.
Adam Enyart, very busy in left field. He struck out the first time up. Bats from the right-hand side. 273 hitter with 7 RBIs. All these Bucs hitters are dangerous. Here's a swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I got to put you on the spot here when you come back after this pitch here and ask you what your favorite jazz song of all time is.
Oh, my goodness. Here's the swing and a miss 0-2. Well, the signature song is Glenn Miller's In the Mood.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I never get tired of listening to it. But the one that has the most unbelievable, here's the next pitch. It's fouled off to the right. One of the more underrated bands was Glenn Gray and the Casa Loma Orchestra. And there's a version of No Name Jive that brings in solos and choruses. And here's the next pitch. Ground ball. It's going to be slow and tough. Nobody's covering first. As it found a seam between the second baseman, the first baseman, and the pitcher. And it's a brilliant swinging bunt. That's, I don't think he intended to do it. And they're going to happen. They're going to happen. It is nothing to be ashamed of if you're a fielder. It's just a tough play and a hit by Enyart that he deserved.
Yeah, tough there. I think really, I think New thought that Ferris was going to come in and pick that baseball up. Ferris was staying by the first base bag for about 3/4 of the way down. Then New went to pick up the baseball, and Ferris left first base, so there was nobody there.
Showing bunt, it's inside. Smith has to struggle. It's not going to work to try and keep it from getting away. And that was inside. I don't know if you're going to call that a passed ball.
I think that's a wild pitch.
Okay. And the runner advances to second. That's a really close one to call, and I'm going to go with your judgment there, Noah. And it's ball one. Squaring the bunt at the last second often messes up a pitcher. Here's the pitch. In the dirt again. Go to YouTube tonight and put down Glenn Gray, No Name Jive. And it's a 6-minute version, but it's got trombones and a chorus of clarinets, and then it's got all the great, great solos in it. So that's tough call, though. Ball 2, no strikes. Runner on second base. New in a scrape again. There's a off the bat handle inside out to the shortstop. Soto throws a bullet to first, and it's a bullseye to Thomas there. And a 6-3 put out. And let's see if New can come through here clean today. A 6-3 put out, though, advances the runner to third with 2 dead. And we'll go with Cade Lacey here. Bats from the right-hand side. Lacey struck out. 167 here, a fastball. He fouls that off. Nick Sorrell just walked into the booth. It's his day off, but he's here to watch the Oilers today. Did a great job winning the last 2 games for the Oilers. Nick and Noah, keep it up. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Way high and away. My goodness. Smith has done that way too many times. With 5 wild pitches, it could easily be twice that many.
Yeah, Smith, he's done a good job trying to contain that ball from going to the backstop, even though it's gotten there quite a few times. He's saved at least 2 or 3 more.
Here's the 1-1. Curveball, yeah. No! They're saying he did not go. Oh, man, that was a honey of a curveball. Cade Lacey, I think, swung at it, but I'm not the umpire. The first base umpire has the best advantage, no question about that. Here's the stretch and the 2-1 pitch. Look out. That bounced in. It did not hit him. It landed at his feet, bounced up, hit his bat. That's not a ball in play, by the way, or a foul ball. And it's 3-1. My goodness. I would say this is going to be New's last inning.
Yeah, this is just looking, continuing to look uncharacteristic.
There's a right-hander warming up. Ball 3, strike 1. Cade Lacey looking things over. And if New can get out of here without a run, I'll consider it a good inning. Gave up a run in the first, a run in the second on walks and wild pitches. There's the 3-1 and ball 4. My word. 5th walk. And it keeps runners on first. The runner on third stays glued there. Here's Brett Castillo. He walked and scored a run on wild pitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks, 1 hit batter.
Yeah, it was got walked and then 2 wild pitches.
Here's the pitch. It's low. Brett Castillo is the DH today, batting 111 with 2 RBIs. Checks third base coach for some signals. Cody New on the hill with the stretch and the pitch. In the dirt again. Low and inside. And it's 2-0.
And it just doesn't seem like he has the command. Nothing that he's doing right now seems to be comfortable. Every time he throws, it almost looks as though he's grimacing because he knows that the pitch he's throwing is not where he wants it to go, and he doesn't have that command that he had in his 2 2/3 innings pitch with 4 strikeouts and no runs allowed.
Well, Smith is taking his time walking back to the plate. He may be trying to buy it for the right-hander warming up in the bullpen. And it's ball 2, no strikes to Brett Castillo. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Delivered a fastball at the letters. On third base is Adam Enyart. On first is Cade Lacey. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman. Boots it! Oh, man. That was doable there by Thomas. I think he may have taken his eye off the ball and it skipped into shallow left field. That's an unearned run. And East 5.
Yeah, tough there for Ty Thomas. Took a hop and he couldn't contain it. Dribbles into the outfield. And that scores the 3rd run of the ball game. It's Nikolai Arbach who is up in the bullpen for the Oilers.
And the batter is Christian Powell, and he takes strike 1. Routine grounder to the 3rd. Strike 1 to the right-handed hitting Christian Powell. 063 hitter. He fouls this one off to the right. 063, and he's got 3 RBIs. Walked the first time up. 3-0 now for the Bucs here in the top of 3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Did him a favor, and that's probably going to do it for Mr. New here after 3 innings of play. We'll get a line on him a little bit later, but it is also his 5th strikeout in the inning. 1 run. There was 1 hit. There was a walk, an error, and a wild pitch. Let's go to the Oilers' 3rd. They trail 3-0 here on 96.9 FM and the ESPN Radio Network.
Are you one of those people who don't like to wait and have a zillion things on your to-do list and no time for the DMV? No problem. AK Express is your on-the-go
3 runs for the
registration solution. AK Express is conveniently located on the corner of K Beach and West Poppy Lane next to Everybody Rides Again. They'll have you in and out in as fast as 10 minutes with next to no wait time. AK Express, your on-the-go title, tag, and registration solution. 907-260-9501.
Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving, a proud sponsor of the Peninsula Oilers baseball broadcast. As a local small-town Peninsula business, Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving understands that it's all in the details. Quality work, quality service at a fair competitive price. And that's what you'll get from Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving. Call Todd now to get your free paving estimate. 907-420-4729. That's Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving. 907-420-4729. Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving does patchwork, ceiling, driveways, parking pads, and parking lot paving, and more. Call today. 907-420-4729. Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving.
King Porter's stop takes us to the Oilers' 3rd. The Bucs 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors. They've left 6. And the Oilers no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left. And the line on Cody New, he went 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Gave up 2 hits, walked 5, hit a batter, and struck out 5. For the Oilers, here's Braden Smith, the catcher, takes outside for ball 1. He's batting just 083. That's Koufax numbers, but he has not played that much. Here's the pitch to the right-hander. Pop-up. And it's going to be the catcher drifting over, stays in fair territory on his knees, takes it on the heel of his glove. Great job by the catcher, Briggs. That was not easy.
Yeah, that was a great job by Briggs. You saw him kind of hesitate there, went down to his knees, was able to make the catch, kind of feet on the infield grass, but knees on the dirt up that first base line.
P2, I score the pop-ups, and here's Zach Ferris. First baseman bats from the left side. Here's a pop-up right in the infield. 2 pitches, 2 outs, and Burns takes it for out number 2. Now you watch as I'm going to predict Soto is told to take a few pitches here. Oh, holy smokes.
This is something that I would like to see the Oilers try and stop doing. They've done this a couple of times in games before where they just swing on the first pitches that they see. P.D. Soto fell victim of that twice the other night.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's high for ball 1. Sometimes it's smart when you've got someone's charting a pitcher and you know what his weaknesses are. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Needed a 9-iron there, and it's 1-1. You chart a pitcher, and if you know he's going to throw a first pitch fastball, sure. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Soto. He'll pop this one over to the right. Brought to you by the Everybody Rides Again used car lot. Give them a call at 260-3053. Don't forget here's the 1-2 pitch to Soto, and there's a fly ball to right field. There's a convergence here, and the second baseman takes it as the right fielder, first baseman. You give right away to the second baseman if it's curling towards foul territory, and well played there on a P4. Wow. 3 pop-ups here in the third inning as the Oilers go quietly at the end of 3 complete. It's the Bucs 3, the Oilers nothing. This is Oilers Baseball on ESPN and RadioKenai.com.
Floors Unlimited, located on K Beach, just past KSRM Radio, is expanding their showroom. Discover the Sparta Premium Vinyl Collection in plank and tile formats. With every Sparta purchase, a portion supports Ronald McDonald House Charities. They carry carpet and vinyl to tie your home together perfectly. Remodel, they do gorgeous ones. Floors Unlimited serves as far as Seward and Homer. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 907-420-7688. Floors Unlimited, where your dream floors come to life. Get ready to elevate your pit stop experience at Von Shell Mini Mart, situated right on K Beach. This locally owned and operated gas station is your ticket to convenience. Open 7 days a week for your every need. While you're there, tantalize your taste buds with the Von Shell Mini Mart Deli, offering delectable food for the renowned Paradiso's restaurant. And for those seeking a little extra kick, don't miss out on their convenient liquor store stocked with all your beverages. Von Shell Mini Mart, where every visit is an adventure in flavor and convenience.
Noah, what do the numbers 5, 5, and 5 mean? 5, 5, and 5. Bob Bird along with Noah McLean. I've got him stumped. 5, 5, and 5.
The only thing that I would say, which is going to be wrong in your book, but I think of angel numbers when I hear those.
No, it's wild pitches, strikeouts, and walks. 5 each for Cody New on his 3 innings of work. He gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, 5 walks, 5 wild pitches, and a hit batter. Who's our new pitcher here?
This is Nikolai Arbach, who comes in for the Oilers, and well, he was supposed to come in last night's contest, but ended up being saved for today and probably a little bit earlier than he was probably expecting to come into this game. And, Arbach has only pitched 1 1/3 inning, and he has 1 strikeout, no runs allowed. So, a short amount of time that Arbach has spent on the mound, but the Oilers need him desperately here.
Well, he's lanky, and he throws sidearm, and he's going to be facing at the top of the order Ross, Hankins, and Carlone. And he's got to be 6'5" at least. First pitch comes in at the fists, and he swings at it, and it's 0-1. I'm going to guess 6'5" and 190 pounds. He's a pencil out there. Here's the stretch and the sidearm delivery. He's off speed, and he fooled him, and it's at the knees as he was froze. And it's 0-2.
6'8", 215.
6'8". Boy, did I miss that one. But he's still thin at 215 and 6'8". Here's the 0-2. Misses high. And it's 1-2. I think Randy Johnson and Dick Raditz were 6'9" pitchers. Two different eras. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Cuffed him. Man, I'll tell you what. That looks sharp. And to get Max Ross out in a hurry here, the Oilers needed that. And there's one dead. And it's going to bring up Josh Hankins. Hankins grounded to the shortstop and walked.
That strikeout brought to you by Northern Superior Drilling. They don't strike out, they'll hit water. Call 907-953-0829 as a called strike to the number 2 hitter here, Hankins.
One dead here in the fourth inning, and the Bucs lead the Oilers 3-0. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Check swing foul. Brought to you by Everybody Rides Again at 260-30-53. Here's the stretch and an 0-2 pitch coming. Off speed. Boy, did he fool him there. My goodness, thank you for the Northern Superior Drilling on that one. 20 years in the construction and drilling industry. 953-0829. And I don't know if we picked the wrong starter in this game.
Well, he was a starter at school and came in as a relief guy here, but he told Larry McCann today, hey, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to go.
First pitch, strike, right down the heart. You know, that sidearm, he's changing speeds with it. He can throw it slow and gentle. He can throw it with some zip. Here's the next pitch. That's a fastball, and that's fouled off to the left. Well, he's coming in consistently with the strikes that you need to get ahead of the hitters.
51 1/3 innings pitched this past season at Dakota State. 4.38 ERA and a 3-2 record.
There's the pitch, sidearm, foul down the first base side. I haven't seen anything but a belt-high sidearm. And he's got quite a crook in his arm as he delivers it. It's a bit unusual. Probably has some spring behind it as a result. Here's the stretch and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. No, he did not get that one. Woo-hoo. And I think Carlone is breathing the breath of the saved and thankful on that one. 1-2. And here's the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop, a 2-bounder. Soto buries it into the glove of Mr. Ferris. And, well, that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for the Bucs. The Oilers need a 4-run inning. Let's get after it as they trail the Bucs 3-0. This is Oilers baseball on ESPN 1140 and KSLD.
Floors Unlimited, located on K Beach, just past KSRM Radio, is expanding their showroom. Discover the Sparta Premium Vinyl Collection in plank and tile formats. With every Sparta purchase, a portion supports Ronald McDonald House Charities. They carry carpet and vinyl to tie
The
your
kid
home.
makes it look easy.
Need a bathroom remodel? They do gorgeous ones. Floors Unlimited serves as far as Seward and Homer. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 907-420-7688. Floors Unlimited, where your dream floors come to life. Get ready to elevate your pit stop experience at Von Shell Mini Mart, situated right on K Beach. This locally owned and operated gas station is your ticket to convenience. Open 7 days a week for your every need. While you're there, tantalize your taste buds with the Von Shell Mini Mart Deli, offering delectable food for the renowned Paradiso's restaurant. And for those seeking a little extra kick, don't miss out on their convenient liquor store stocked with all your favorite adult beverages. Von Shell Mini Mart, where every visit is an adventure in flavor and convenience.
The Three Bears scoreboard brings us with the fourth inning, and the Bucs with 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors. They've left 6. The Oilers, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left. So we'll go into the fourth. Let's see if the Oilers can't nibble away at a very reachable 3-0 lead. And the Oilers pitching staff maybe will be studied after that inning delivered by Mr. Arbach, and they're going to bring batters 2, 3, and 4 to the plate. Here's the first pitch to Cole Dawson, and it's high and away for ball 1. Remery has gone now into his 4th inning, and he's only given up 1 hit and struck out 1. There's a foul ball off to the right, brought to you by Everybody Rides Again, 260 30-53.
And Dawson here hoping to get the inning started. It's Dawson, Robson, and Vogelsong.
Here's the pitch right down the middle, and it's 1-2. Dawson, the second baseman, batting .207 with 3 RBIs. Get on base. Let's go. Here's the windup and the pitch to Cole. High and away. And it's 2-2. The Bucs have Hankins, Burns, Powell, and Carlone. The infield third to first, Enyart, Ross, and Lacey. The outfield left, center, and right. And a battery of Remery and Briggs. Here's the 2-2. And he line drives this one off his bat handle. A miracle he got that one. It was never fair, but it's a good one to fight off. And the count remains at 2-2. Beautiful infield and outfield grass here at Coral Seymour Park. Here's the windup by Remery and the pitch. Low, and it's full count.
Well, kind of like the salmon that Cole Dawson had on his line last night fishing. Had it and lost it right there. Went foul down that third base line, and his dad didn't move an inch. I think my guess is he's seen a couple of ground balls go his way down there.
Here's the full count pitch. Fly ball, shallow left. It's got a lot of hang time. Enyart has had at least 4 putouts in left field now, and it's 1 dead here in the Oiler fourth. F7. That's the second time that Cole Dawson's flied out to left. And it's going to bring up Colin Robson.
Yeah, Robson struck out his first time up and needs to try and get a good swing on the ball here. This is a guy to try and revamp the lineup for the Oilers.
There's the pitch, breaking pitch, strike called, outside corner at the knees. 0-1. Bats from the left-hand side, plays center field for the Oilers, came into the game, batting .324, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Here's the pitch, and it's a fly ball left field. This one is caught. My goodness. Enyart is putting on quite a display out there. That was a fast-sinking line fly, and had he not come up with it, I think his center fielder Ross would have had him backed up, but he robs Robson there.
Yeah, I mean, really, you can't do anything except tip your cap to Enyart, who just made a great full extension grab out there and left. And he came on with a full head of speed. And just, I mean, really, he's making everything look too simple out there in left field.
Here's Vogelsong with the Oilers' only hit. He got stranded at first. Pitch, swing and a miss. Inside corner at the letters. Very tough to get a bat on that, and it's strike 1. Nobody on and 2 dead here in the Oiler fourth. Here's the pitch, low and away, and it's 1-1. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thanks for tuning in. There's nothing like baseball, the greatest game there is. And that's from a hockey announcer. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit as Vogelsong is 2 for 2, goes into right field. And, well, let's get a 2-out rally. Vogelsong led off the second inning and got nowhere. And now Ty Thomas is coming to the plate.
And somebody's got to back him up, because here you have the guy that has the only 2 hits of the game, and nobody has been able to find any sort of rhythm outside of Vogelsong. And like you said, he's just been stranded over there at first base once already, and they can't do that again.
Let's see if they send him to second base. Here's the stretch and the pitch, way outside. Thomas had, 2 hits yesterday? I would say he's got a 1-0 here. Call for a hit and run or let him steal. Then you can bring him in with a single. Here's the stretch. A 1-0 count on Ty Thomas, and they'll throw to first. They picked him up, and he dodges the tag. No. And they smell that one coming. I'm afraid those pitchers have got an earpiece and listening to me call these, predict these shots. And Vogelsong is, now they're calling for a balk here as the third base coach says, look, his knee broke the plane. And you know what? I think he may have a point. And third base coach Dawson just got tossed. And he's going to make his point here. Now, we're going to talk about balk, okay?
Yeah.
If the knee of a left-handed pitcher goes behind the plane of the rubber, that's a balk. And, there's a runner on first base. The first base coach should have been looking for that. So, but we don't know. But it's a pickoff, and that's 3 up and 3 downs. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. And a 1-3 pickoff as we go to the 5th with the Oilers trailing 3-0.
Looking for a culinary escape right in Kenai? Paradiso's restaurant is your go-to spot for a mouth-watering experience. Whether you dine in or opt for delivery. Craving their famous Paradiso's pizza? Just dial 907-283-2222 and let the flavors come to you. But wait, there's more. Explore a delectable fusion of Greek, Italian, and Mexican cuisines. And for those health-conscious diners, don't miss out on their super popular salad bar. Indulge your senses at Paradiso's restaurant today. Are you ready to elevate your off-road experience? Lower Peninsula Power Sports in Homer is here to help. Explore their incredible selection of Yamaha side-by-sides, including the
Bring
Yamaha
it back right now.
X2 and X4.
Here with the play-by-play is Noah McLean for innings 5, 6, 7, and 8. Noah?
Thank you, Bob, as we welcome you back aboard here. The Three Bears Alaska scoreboard reads 3 for the Bucs, 0 for the Oilers. As we are into the 5th inning of play, a check swing, no go. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Will Burns, who is 0 for 2 today, walked and struck out so far. Burns awaits. Arbach delivers a fastball that just missed downstairs. And quickly behind here is the new man on the hill.
I think if he walks, he's only 0 for 1. In fact, I'm sure of that.
Yes, my apologies. Is that a called strike on the 3-0 pitch? It makes it a 3-1 count to Burns. Burns hitting .359. The 3-1 delivery fouled away, and he's worked himself back in here, 3-2. Arbach came in the 4th inning, where he had 2 strikeouts and a 6-3 putout. To have a quick 1-2-3 inning as that one well outside, and a walk is issued there to the leadoff man, Will Burns, the shortstop today. For the Oilers pitching staff today, that is now the 6th walk that has been allowed. 5 of them belong to Cody New. And to go back for a moment here also, Dave Dawson, the third base coach for the Oilers, was ejected from the game after arguing a balk call as a strike called on the outside corner there to Adam Enyard. He struck out and then singled. He also came around to score in the 3rd, one of 3 runs. 0-1, just missed off that outside corner and evens the count out here at 1-1. Enyard today, the left fielder, he has been a busy man out there in left field. He has made numerous plays, including a full extension layout play. 1-1, ducks downstairs. 2-1 goes the count here. Still cloudy skies. The sun hasn't come out much today here in Kenai. Even though it never gets dark, that sun never really came out to show itself too much. The 2-1 pitch, breaking ball, that's in there for a strike right down the heart, and it's even at 2-2. Arbach seeming to have much more control of the strike zone than the starter Cody New did today. Trying to work himself in and out of it. Arbach steps off, a throw down to second, and he is safe at second base. Nobody told Arbach quick enough, or he didn't react quick enough. One of the two, as a speedy man from Will Burns reaches second base safely on a stolen base while Arbach had the ball. Didn't even make a throw home. So a runner in scoring position, 2-2, swing and a miss, throw down to third. This gets away, they're going to send him home, and this is going to score the fourth run of the ball game. Vogelsong doesn't even throw it, and it is now 4-0. Some sloppy play here by the Oilers, and this is starting to look like game one. So Brody Briggs will come up here, as there was a strikeout in that last one of Enyart, as he swung and missed on that last one, and when it was Burns who stole third and then reached home on a wild throw from the catcher. No balls and a strike now to Brody Briggs. Here's the pitch. That one is inside, 1-1 off the glove of the catcher, Braden Smith. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. The pitch gets the outside corner. It's 1-2. Good looking pitch there from Arbach. So that's the first run that Arbach has allowed to score, as this one is popped up and that'll go out of play. That foul ball is brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. No credit or bad credit, no problem. Your job and a small down payment is all you need. Located on the big corner of K Beach and Poppy Lane, give them a call today at 907-260-3053. That pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Brody Briggs, the catcher tonight. Briggs hitting .306 coming into the contest. Today he struck out, and a 6-3 putout is how he was retired. That pitch misses way outside, and the count will ride full here. The second full count of this inning. First one was to Will Burns, who came around to score that 4th run. The 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Towering pop-up, third base side. Soto ranges over. Thomas is over there. Soto calls him off and makes the catch behind the third base bag in the outfield, as Soto was making sure that Thomas, who had to spin around to see that baseball, wasn't going to get tangled up.
Well, he was right on the line between fair and foul.
And a good job there by Petey Soto to get the second out of the inning. So he pops out to the shortstop, but behind the third base bag, as that pitch misses upstairs and outside. And that's Cade Lacey, who's ahead of the count, 1-0. He struck out his first time up and then walked and was stranded on second base. Breaking ball, that's in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lacey hitting .167 coming into the contest. He awaits, and the delivery from Arbach is on the inside corner. Lacey doesn't like it, but it's there nonetheless, and that's the right call.
Yeah, I don't think that was a strike, though, in the first 2 innings.
1-2 pitch. Arbach trying to get out of it with no more damage done. The pitch to him is ripped third base side. Soto with a slide, gets to his feet, throws across the diamond. Ferris comes off the bag, but makes the tag in front of first base, and the inning is over.
That's the defensive play we have seen in this homestand.
A fantastic job by Petey Soto, who continues to have the gold glove mentality in the field. And, well, the Oilers continue to struggle here a bit, except for that last play, as they now trail 4-0. And no hits, 1 run, 1 error. It's 4-0 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. You're listening to Oilers baseball right here on ESPN Radio.
Do you need to get a water well drilled? Call Northern Superior Drilling now at 907-953-0829. Northern Superior Drilling has the knowledge and resources to over 50 years of wells constructed on the Kenai Peninsula. And they do the research to provide you a worry-free quote. Call now as they are booking fast. And if you're having an issue with your well or pump, Northern Superior Drilling can get you pumping again. 24-hour emergency service available if needed. Just call 907-953-0829. Northern Superior Drilling, water well drilling and pump service.
Here at Country Liquor in Kenai, talking with Joanna. So is anything exciting happening here as we get closer to the 4th of July?
We have many pre-mixed cocktails to allow more time to relax. We also have wine in metal bottles, great for hiking or camping. Enter to win a patio umbrella so you can enjoy the 4th, rain or shine. Country Liquor has the coldest beer in town, and special orders are always welcome. The drawing will be held on July 3rd.
Country Liquor on Willow Street in Kenai, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Country Liquor time.
Welcome back, everyone, to Coral Seymour Park. Noel McLean, Bob Bird hanging out with you all evening long as we are into the evening hours of the day. As we mentioned, it's only a very small breeze tonight, but we haven't seen any balls leave the park just yet. The Oilers are going to need a couple of hits or a couple of long balls to climb themselves back into this one. The Three Bears Alaska scoreboard reads 4-0 in favor of the visiting Anchorage Bucs. First pitch from Rummery is in there for a ball, just barely missed on that outside corner. 1 ball, no strikes to Ty Thomas as he rips that one foul. And he is behind it now, evens the count out at 1-1.
Bucs with 4 runs, just 2 hits, no errors, 6 men left. The Oilers, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 man left.
1-1, towering pop-up, shallow right field. The second baseman, Powell, is going over there, calls off the right fielder, Lacey, and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Second time he's popped out today. Third base, now second base side.
So with that retirement of Thomas, that'll bring up Brock Worthgen, the designated hitter. He lined out to left field to Adam Enyard, who we mentioned has had a very, very busy day out there in left field. He has been fantastic on the defensive side.
We can't say enough about Soto's short hop backhand and deep short to end that last inning.
Breaking ball, beautiful pitch that gets the outside edge for strike 1 to Brock Worthgen.
Soto is not big, and he has got a cannon for an arm.
Here's an 0-1 pitch. Called strike. Looked like that was a little low from up here. But nonetheless, Worthgen is going to have to choke up on the bat. See if he can't get a knock here with 0-2 count. White batting gloves, all white jersey. The 0-2 to Worthgen. Misses outside. A good pitch there. Kept it competitive. Tried to get Worthgen to chase. And he does not. Wilson to follow Worthgen here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes the designated hitter, Brock Worthgen, as he strikes out on 4 pitches.
And that strikeout brought to you by Northern Superior Drilling. They don't strike out. They'll hit water. 953-0829. And the Oilers not showing much offensive life yet in this game.
They are not. Here's Cole Wilson. Lined out to center field his first time up. First pitch he sees is blooped foul down the first base line. Rolls over towards the fans. And the first baseman, Carlone, will just toss it back towards the Oilers' dugout.
Oilers, just 2 hits, and both of them belong to Elijah Vogelsong.
No balls and a strike. The pitch downstairs. Now, I do want to say Larry McCann, the head coach, is out there coaching first base now. And Trey Holmes, who's normally the first base coach, is at third. The 1-1. Breaking ball, beautiful pitch again. And I'll tell you what, Garvey Rummery is just in his groove right now.
He's been in control. He's walked nobody.
1-2 pitch. Downstairs in the dirt, 2-2 the count. That's the changes on the base paths come if you're just joining us because the third base coach, Dave Dawson, got ejected for arguing what he thought to be a balk on a pickoff to first. 2-2 pitch. Downstairs, it goes full.
When a left-hander is on the hill, an umpire and the coach and the base runner has got to be on their toes because there's a lot of tricks that a left-hander can pull that are legal and others are balks.
3-2 pitch. This one is lined over on the third base side, fielded and throw to first. Hawkins does it himself, and the inning is over. So a good morning, good afternoon, good night inning for Garvey Rummery. No hits, no runs, no errors. It's still 4-0 in favor of the Bucs over your Oilers. This is Oilers baseball right here on ESPN Radio.
Genwire Towing and Recovery has the equipment needed to haul or recover the biggest of rigs. If it's a small car that's broken down and you need to get it to the shop, or if you have some heavy equipment that needs to be recovered and towed, Genwire Towing and Recovery can do it. When it comes to towing and recovery, Genwire Towing and Recovery is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job too big for Genwire. 907-394-6068. Genwire Towing and Recovery, 394-6068.
If you have a small down payment and a job, you can get a vehicle today. That's right, a small down payment and your job gets you qualified at the dealer that says yes. Everybody rides again. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. If you need a vehicle and you have a down payment and a job, you can get approved for a vehicle today at Everybody Rides Again. On the corner of West Poppy and K Beach, stop by today and drive away. Everybody Rides Again, the dealer that says yes.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball on ESPN. Noah McLean and Bob Bird hanging out. And Bob, the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard, still reads 4-0. The offense of the Oilers today is essentially, aside from Elijah Vogelsong, has been non-existent.
Well, I'm going to give credit to Garvey Rummery. He has done very little wrong. He hasn't hit a batter, hasn't walked anybody. He has struck out, just two batters. That's what I've got. But he's in control. He's been ahead in the count, and it's just been a breeze for him so far.
Garvey Rummery, 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, and no runs. That is the stat line for the man on the hill for the Bucs, who came to deal today as the Bucs are back into the batter's box here. In the 6th inning, it's Brett Castillo. No balls and a strike to him as he watches a first pitch called strike, the designated hitter today. Hits from the right side, swings a black piece of lumber. Arbach kicks and fires. That's well outside. Smith does a good job keeping that one from going anywhere.
Castillo's 0 for 1. He walked and scored on 2 wild pitches, safe on an error in the 3rd.
There's the 1-1. Just outside. Smith tried to leave it there a little longer. No bite from the home plate umpire. 2 balls and a strike to the leadoff man in the 6th. Brett Castillo, 2 balls and a strike to him, and that one is fouled off of his foot there. Excuse me. He seems to be okay.
Yeah, he's not even limping. You know, the macho thing, don't rub it, you can have it. No, I'm going to rub it. Thank you very much.
You can say all you want about it, but yeah, when you get one off the foot or really any place off the body when in the game of baseball, that doesn't feel good usually. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. The pitch, breaking ball, that is popped foul and onto the Oilers clubhouse. Will roll off and Well, you better hope you have that little green gecko if you're a car owner behind that behind the field here at Coral Seymour Park. 2-2. Check swing. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. And down goes Castillo for a strikeout, the first out of the inning.
That was a sizzling fastball that started low and stayed low.
And that strikeout is brought to you by Northern Superior Drilling. They don't strike out, they'll hit water. Call them today, 907-953-0829.
4 strikeouts for Arbuck.
A strike to Christian Powell is how Arbuck starts off. The 1-out pitch to the number 9 hitter in the lineup tonight. Powell today, as he lines this one foul down the left field line, out of play. 0-2, he's quickly behind. He walked, was stranded on first his first time up, and then struck out in the third. No balls, 2 strikes to him here. Arbuck, long look in, kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Oh, my goodness. He just sat him down. Looks like a kid headed to timeout. Oh, boy.
He just drilled himself like a corkscrew there. And was that a changeup? I haven't seen one yet.
Wow. He was way out in front of that one. Took a lot off of it, did Nikolai Arbuck. And I'll tell you what, that was a disgusting pitch there from the man to relieve this game as we're back to the top of the order here. Max Ross, the leadoff man in this contest, he was hit by a pitch, had a sac bunt RBI in the second, and then struck out in the fourth as that one is fouled to the screen. And Arbuck works ahead again, 0-2.
They haven't hit him yet. They got an unearned run on a walk and an error.
So no balls and 2 strikes to the lefty. Arbuck's got a sign he likes. The pitch outside had a waste pitch, and it went with it there. Tried to get him to chase a low outside pitch, but no bite there from the center fielder, Ross. Here's the 1-2. Right down Main Street, and I guess I got ahead of myself as that was... I thought it was 0-2 to start, a foul ball and a strike, but I guess it's now 1-2, so my apologies there. 1-2 pitch now for real. That one a little blooper. That's down for a base hit into left field, and the 2-out single there belongs to Max Ross.
That one's on me. I jinxed him. Max Ross, though, has been hit by a pitch. He grounded out but got an RBI and then struck out.
So a 2-out single to left field for Max Ross brings up Josh Hankins, the third baseman. He's the everyday third baseman for this Bucs squad. At least he has been in all 4 games so far in this series. Runner goes, throw down to second, and this is going to be a dead duck on the pond for Max Ross, who is tagged out before he can even get 3/4 of the way to the second base bag. So that does it. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We'll send things to the bottom part of the 6th. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN.
Keep your vehicle looking good.
That didn't look like good baseball.
Auto Wash Express. There's one in Kenai and one in Soldotna for your convenience. It's quick, simple, and will leave your car shining. Whether you just need a quick touch-up or if you need to get that road, Auto Wash Express is here for you. Wash cards are available just out by the Auto Wash Express office in Soldotna or Kenai, located next to Coffee Express. Get $1 off a drink from Coffee Express with an Auto Wash receipt. Receipt must be from that day.
Sweeney's Clothing in Soldotna is stocked up for all things summer, including those rainy days. Get your Holly Hansen and Velation rain gear for 20% off. Get over to Sweeney's for men's Carhartt apparel at 20% off, excluding flame resistant. If you're new to the Kenai area or visiting for the summer, stop in and get
We'll
your
make an observation when we come
also
back.
20% off. Don't forget about the amazing bargains over the warehouse at Sweeney's.
It's here at Sweeney's.
Welcome back to Coral Seymour Park, Oilers baseball on ESPN Radio. And like Mark Green, the local meteorologist with an eye on the sky who has observations, my partner in crime tonight, Bob Bird, has made one. And Bob, what do you have for us?
The Oilers with 2 hits have not gotten a man past first base. There hasn't been a walk. There hasn't been an error. There's been 2 singles by Vogelsong, and he got picked off on one of them and was stranded on first with a leadoff single in the second. So basically, the infielders can sit down.
There has not been much work for just about anybody in that infield. The only man who's had a ton of action tonight is Adam Enyart, the left fielder, as that misses way outside to Braden Smith. Smith has been up one time today, popped out to the catcher. The catcher popped out to the catcher. How about it? 1-0. Foul to the screen, and it's 1-1.
Foul ball brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. No credit, bad credit, no problem. All you need is a small down payment. Give them a call at 260-3053.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Came up empty on a big hack. Braden Smith has been struggling at the plate, hitting .083 coming into this contest today. And he would certainly love to give the Oilers a boost and boost that average a bit here. 1-2 to him. This is chopped third base side, fielded on a hop from Hankins. Throw to first, scoops it out of the dirt, does Carlone, and that is the first out of the inning.
Hankins took that on the heel of his glove and quickly transferred to his throwing hand because I think he knew it was tenuous in the glove there, and he did a great job.
That he did, so that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Zach Ferris. Ferris today popped up to the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 as he watches a strike on the outside corner for strike 1 there. The first baseman today is Ferris. Is a towering pop-up into center field. Ross jogs in, underneath it, makes the catch, hat high. And there's 2 up and 2 down, and the offensive drought continues to come in full swing.
I think when you've got a situation like this, start playing small ball. Start getting some bunts, see if you can get somebody on base, try a hit and run, try some stolen bases. You're going to have to make something work because Rummery is fantastic today.
So here's Petey Soto, who swings and misses at the first pitch that he sees. Soto today flew out to left, popped out to second base, and he is 0 for 2 in his 2 at-bats as that one is fouled to the screen, and he is behind quickly 0-2 in his count right here. Oilers trailing 4-0 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Montgomery kicks and fires. Chop third base side. Fielded on one hop. Throw to first from the third baseman Hankins. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and continuation of just a struggle at the plate for the Oilers will continue on. We will send things into the top of the 7th. It's 4-0 in favor of the visiting Anchorage Bucs. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN Radio.
Got a tractor trailer that needs to be serviced or a piece of equipment that needs to be repaired? The best shop on K Beach can handle all of your heavy equipment repair needs. From simple tire change outs to full overhauls, the best shop will get you back on the job site. Transmission repair, drivetrain, steering, brakes, and engine. The best shop is the shop to go to for heavy equipment repair. The best shop, your heavy equipment repair facility, 907-262-8785. Located on K Beach Road by Save You More.
Hello, this is Dr. Shane Rawl, Director of Psychiatry at PCHS. As a psychiatrist, I'm a medical doctor that specializes in diagnosing and treating mental health disorders. Here at PCHS, I work with a team of psychiatric providers aiming to meet the mental health needs across the Kenai Peninsula. Whether it's management for depression, anxiety, or any other mental health challenge, we strive to listen, understand, and offer personalized treatment plans to help achieve greater well-being and quality of life. Call 907-262-3119 to schedule.
Peninsula Community Health Services, health care for all.
Welcome back to Oilers baseball here at Coral Seymour Park, and you're listening on ESPN Radio. Noel McLean and Bob Bird with you this evening as the Oilers trailing 4-0. We are into the 7th inning of action. It'll be hitters 2, 3, and 4. Nikolai Arbach fires in a first pitch strike to Josh Hankins, the third baseman tonight, who recorded the last out of the Oilers back in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch to him, weakly grounded over to Petey Soto, throws on to first and makes the play there. Petey Soto, a man who's had a very good defensive showcases in just about all of the games that he's played so far this season, continues to do it today, but the bats have been the issue for the Oilers, as they do not have any runs, no runs, only 2 hits and 2 errors through 6 full innings. First pitch, a towering pop-up as Ty Thomas, the third baseman, comes over and makes the catch for the second out of the inning, and Cole Carlone is retired on 1 pitch. So a pop out to the third baseman and a ground out to the shortstop is how the first 2 batters are retired. It'll be up to Will Burns, the shortstop for the Bucs, to keep the inning alive. The pitch to him, bunt shown, and it is fouled, and he will have to jog back to home plate and try and do it again. Interesting to see him square bunt with 2 away here, nobody aboard. The Oilers today, with the errors, have been costly, and the biggest thing was the amount of walks. There has been a total of 6 walks issued, as a swing and a miss right there from Will Burns. Cody New, the starter, responsible for 5 of those. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt. Inning over. How do you do? We'll see you later, says Nikolai Arbach, and he can only hope that his offense picks him up. He moves through the 7th quickly, and we head into the 7th inning stretch. The 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Auto Wash Express. Stop by there today to get your vehicle washed. There are 2 locations in both Kenai and Soldotna next to Coffee Express. When we come back, the bottom of the 7th inning, Oilers coming up. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN.
Upstairs at Beeman's, talking with Steve. It's time to party. You'll find everything you need for that perfect party located right here at Beeman's.
Matt, we have lots of party gear. We have piñatas and gift wrap, and we have bags and table covers, plates and napkins. We stock lots of greeting cards. We have Wilton baking products. We have helium balloons, and we have the little helium tanks you can buy, streamers, party favors, and wedding accessories.
Find everything you need for your next party or wedding at Beeman's on the Kenai Spur Highway in Soldotna.
Attention all shoppers. Are you tired of navigating through the chaos of big box grocery stores? Country Foods in Kenai is locally owned and operated. Every time you purchase from Country Foods, you're putting money right back into our community. This week's specials are Washington Bean cherries, $2.99 a pound, fresh corn on the cob for your barbecues, New York steaks, buy one, get one, ground beef, 80%, buy one, get one. Get your Western Farm hot dogs and hamburgers, 2 for $4. Country Foods, buy fresh, spend less.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball right here on ESPN Radio. Noel McLean and Bob Bird as we are through 6.5 innings. The Oilers here in the bottom of the 7th trail 4-0 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Nikolai Arbach had a 1-2-3 inning in that last half inning, and the Oilers need to find something to go here as Cole Dawson swings at the first pitch he sees, and he is easily retired on a pop-up in foul territory to the first baseman, Cole Carlone. So Dawson 2 flyouts to left field and a pop out to the first baseman today.
Well, pitch counts in the 7th inning usually are pretty high, but the Oilers have helped out Rummery in that regard with a lot of shallow counts.
So here's Colin Robson, who swings at the first pitch he sees. Weekly grounded over to the second baseman, throw to first, scooped out of the dirt, and he is out. 2 first pitches swinging and 2 outs quickly for the Oilers here in the 7th.
That was a nifty play by Powell as he had to throw a submarine shot after running hard into the grass and hit a bullseye, and it was a good call by the umpire.
So now it'll be the man that has the only 2 hits of the ball game here. And it is Elijah Vogelsong, who has 2 singles today. Then he was picked off his last time. Vogelsong here with 2 away. Watches that first pitch miss outside. 1 ball, no strikes. That one also just missed downstairs, and he is ahead of the count, 2-0. He singled to center, and he singled to right. 2-0. Called strike on the outside corner. It works to 2-1 here.
I'm looking at Arbach's line here, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get a start next time he's ready.
2-1 pitch. This one is headed toward the gap. It's going to be a long throw from the shortstop. Throw to first, and in time, they say. Got him at first. A bang-bang play. A 1-2-3 inning. The Oilers are held scoreless for a 7th inning and straight. And we are still at 4-0 in favor of the Bucs. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN.
It's a whale of a play by Burns.
Dental. If you have a minor orthodontic need, Invisalign is a clear choice for a discreet alternative to braces. Get started at Gentle Dental with an easy digital scan. Let us help you determine if Invisalign is right for you.
6 strikeouts for Arbach, 1 walk,
Appointment online at gentledental.com.
1 unearned run.
Friendly team at 907-262-8834.
The Steam on Wheels Pine Street Pit is open for commercial and residential needs. If you want high-quality topsoil, screen, sand, pit run, sewer rock, drainage rock, give Steam on Wheels a call at 907-262-3240. Need it hauled? Steam on Wheels can help. Just call 907-262-3240. New for this year, 3 to 6 inch landscape rock, landscaper boulders, and wood chips. Get what you need at Steam on Wheels Pine Street Pit. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located on Pine Street across from Big John Sterling.
Welcome back to Coral Seymour Park. Noel McLean and Bob Bird hanging out with you right here on ESPN Radio. The Oilers trail the Bucs 4-0, and it has been a slow game for the Oilers all around.
The Bucs got a run in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd inning, mostly on walks and wild pitches. The first pitch is outside. They added a run on a walk and an error in the 5th. They've only got 3 hits. They got 4 runs. The Oilers have stranded only 1 batter.
That one is hit into right field, getting down but foul. And trotting back to first base will be the leadoff man, Adam Enyart.
Arbach has done a superb job in relief here. 1 unearned run, striking out 6 and walking 1. As the Oilers have 2 hits, both by Vogelsong, maybe 2.5. What a great play Burns made for the Bucs on that, right behind second base on the center field side.
1-1 pitch. This is popped up right field, ranging over Wilson, and that's going to drop off the fence. He was in pursuit, but it was off the fence of the Oilers bullpen, and he tosses it into the bullpen. That's beginning to become a tradition down there. Bryce Berkey did it last night, and some of the guys down there giving him something to cheer about.
Well, I thought he threw it in the parking lot, but there's been some strange traditions down there. One of them was to build a fire to keep warm.
Wow. I'm surprised they let that happen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Down he goes on the swinging strikeout. That is number 7 for the strikeout category for Nikolai Arbach.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a starting assignment. That was just, he's been superb since he came on in the fourth and put the fires out.
Enyart strikes out. That's his third strikeout today. He has 3 of the team's 7. Breaking ball on the first pitch, called a strike to Brody Briggs, who struck out, had a 6-3 putout, and then popped out to third base. No balls and a strike to the catcher. Hits from the left side. Briggs awaits as Arbach fires in and has some words for himself into the glove as he knew he missed that one.
6'8", you said, and he's delivered sidearm, and that allows you to go less stress on your arm when you're pitching sidearm.
1-1. That one misses outside, and it's 2-1.
Briggs is 0 for 3. He's been called out, grounded to short, and popped to short.
2 balls and a strike to the lefty catcher, and that one catches a piece of the outside corner. Good pitch there. Good frame job as well by Braden Smith. And the count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And back-to-back strikeouts make it 8 strikeouts on the day for Arbach as he is just rolling through these hitters.
Came on in the fourth and immediately picked up 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The fifth inning was a walk, a couple with 2 stolen bases and an error. Brought in the only run. It was unearned.
This one, first pitch that the third hitter of the inning, Cade Lacey, sees is hit out into left field. That's down for a single. It's a 2-out single for Lacey.
4th hit for the Bucs.
4 hits for the Bucs today. 4 runs on 4 hits. And they have no errors today. They've been good defensively and in the hitting categories. So that'll bring up Brett Castillo. The DH tonight hits in the 8th spot. The pitch. Outside, 1-0 to start it off.
Castillo's 0 for 2. He walked, scored a run, safe on an error, and called out on strikes. 111 hitter with 2 RBIs.
2 wild pitches after a walk brought him all the way to third and then would come around to score. 1-0 inside. Smith reaches out to grab it. And lucky that he did, as that one was headed straight in toward Castillo there. So behind in the count now is Arbach. 2 balls, no strikes. Lead off of first is moderate for Cade Lacey. 2 away. Check back over there at first base. Ferris didn't even tag him.
Well, he had a pickoff last inning, but I can't tell you that it was deceptive. I think the runner just was hesitant about what to do.
Here's the 2-0. Fastball misses inside. It's 3-0. And that one right there, I think Arbach wanted that one back. But nonetheless, he'll have to battle himself out behind 3-0 as that one a called strike on the outside part of the plate there. And he was taking it all the way, was Brett Castillo. So Castillo with 1 runner aboard and 2 outs. The single from Cade Lacey is how he ended up there on first base. Same pitch, same result, and the count has gone full here. This is a couple of times we've seen this. Arbach gets himself down 3-0 in the count and has worked himself back to a full count here. Looking for a 4-batter inning. The pitch fouled away, and that'll get over everything. We'll have to do it again.
I noticed the Bucs have nobody warming up, and that's very typical of the Bucs. They will use their pitchers deep, whereas the Oilers have always quickly gone to bullpens.
3-2 pitch. Just missed on that inside corner, and a 6 6-pitch walk will send Brett Castillo down to first base, as now there is runners on first and second with 2 away. And the number 9 hitter, Christian Powell, will come to the plate. He has struck out twice and walked today. 2 for 3.
2 out scrape for Arbach here.
The pitch popped up. That'll get into the parking lot over there. Foul ball brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. Looking for a used vehicle, no credit or bad credit, it's not a problem. Located next to K Beach and Poppy Lane, Everybody Rides Again. Give them a call at 907-260-3053. No balls and a strike to the number 9 hitter, Christian Powell, with 2 on and 2 out. This one hit well out into the left field. That's going to drop and score at least one. Waving home is the second man. The throw coming in, but it is far too late. 2 runs will score. It'll be Lacey and Castillo to score. Powell stops at second, and he's got a 2 RBI double.
Well, maybe we went one third of an inning too long for Arbach, as a single, a walk, and now a booming double to left center field all the way to the wall, and the Bucs lead now 6-0.
So the lead extended here, as it was 2 strikeouts to start off the inning for Arbach, and then a single and a walk. And then it brought up the number 9 hitter, Christian Powell, who just plowed one out into left field. And calling time momentarily is the hitter. Back to the top of the order, Max Ross, the center fielder, is due up here. In the top of the 8th, this one is chopped over. Fielded on a hop by Ferris, the first baseman, steps on the bag. He'll do it himself, and the inning is over. But the Oilers evade 2 more runs, and they now find themselves down 6-0. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors. Will send things now to the bottom of the 8th inning. You are listening to Oilers baseball right here on ESPN Radio.
Get ready to elevate your pit stop experience at Von Shell Mini Mart, situated right on K Beach. This locally owned and operated gas station is your ticket to convenience. Open 7 days a week for your every need. While you're there, tantalize your taste buds with the Von Shell Mini Mart Deli, offering delectable food for the renowned Paradiso's restaurant. And for those seeking a little extra kick, don't miss out on their convenient liquor store stocked with all your favorite adult beverages. Von Shell Mini Mart, where every visit is an adventure in flavor and convenience. Enough of the silliness, folks. Just kidding, because life's way too short to be serious all the time, right?
Now listen up. Dan's Automotive is here to rescue your ride.
When your car's acting up, don't fret. Just call 907-420-0416. Their crew will get your wheels back on track in no time and won't be too silly about it.
Dan's Automotive, because car trouble is no laughing matter, except when it is. Dan's Automotive, your road to worry-free driving.
Welcome back to Coral Seymour Park. Noel McLean, Bob Bird, as we are into the bottom of the 8th inning. It has been all Bucs today, as unless there is some miraculous turnaround from the Oilers, Bob, this series is going to be evened out at 2-2, and the Bucs right now are showing their ace on the mound and showing why they are the number 1 team in the league.
You're giving up only 2 hits, no walks. He hasn't struck out that many. 3 strikeouts? But he is in complete control. The Oilers, of course, have only 1 man left because one of their base runners, and Vogelsong's been both of them, was picked off.
First pitch that Ty Thomas sees is flown out to the right fielder, Lacey, and there's 1 up and 1 down.
There you go. 1 pitch, 1 out.
There's been a lot of that tonight.
Yeah.
We just said before the game, I think I might have jinxed it, that I liked some of the hitters' maturities and taking some more pitchers. But right now, this looks like the beginning of the year team, more so than the much more developed team that we saw take 4 games from the minors and 2 in a row the past 2 days from the Bucs. Brock Worthgen is up here as he watches a first pitch miss way upstairs. Worthgen today lined out to left field and struck out in the 5th inning. He is 0 for 2.
There's a side-arming right-hander in the bullpen for the Bucs, probably their closer.
2 balls, no strikes. If they can get 8 innings out of Rummery, that would be fantastic. 2-0 pitch. Worthgen looks at a called strike on the outside edge, and the count moves to 2-1.
Rummery has shown what you would call no-hit stuff. It really has been a remarkable pitching performance.
3 balls and a strike to Brock Worthgen, the designated hitter tonight. Rummery kicks and fires. Outside, he walked him.
Wow! Maybe that's an indication there. And I was wrong about the strikeouts. He's only got 2 strikeouts.
So only 2 strikeouts for Rummery. And that is a walk issued to Brock Worthgen there. So a runner on first base. And this is the only guy that we have seen reach except for Elijah Vogelsong.
Here comes a visit to the mound. And it may be that Rummery, who deserves not anything like hit the road jack, but well, job well done if they're going to lift him right now with the right-hander still warming up in the bullpen, and they're calling him in. So this call to the bullpen is brought to you by Central Peninsula Hospital. They believe in providing better access to local primary care and specialty services. It's central to their mission. Visit them at cpgh.org. Well, we're going to take a break here as a new pitcher's coming in, and we'll get a line on the great job Garvey Rummery has done for these Anchorage Bucs. This is Oilers Baseball on ESPN.
Do you have summer toys?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you guys want 1 ad or 2?
2, please.
Yes,
2.
absolutely.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Will make your life so much easier and more fun. They have lightweight aluminum utility trailers, perfect for your ATVs, landscaping needs, or junk removal projects. You can rent or buy from Alaska Trailer on K Beach Road. Check them out at akhall.com. Locally owned and operated, Alaska Trailer.
Here's my line on him.
Peninsula College offers.
Oh, this guy's throwing heat from the side. Gee whiz.
Work in the medical field. Check
You've
out
got the
KBC's
pitcher's
paramedic,
name?
ENT, and certified
I'm looking
nursing
for a number
assistant
right now.
programs. More interested in industry,
I'll get it from the
maybe
Bucs.
process technology, instrumentation, or welding will be the career path for you. Pursue these and more at KPC, the place to reach your goals. Call 907-262-0330 for more information.
Welcome back, everyone, to Oilers Baseball. The new man on the hill is Rylan Hayter. He is the right-handed pitcher from Olympia, Washington, who attends Washington State University, who will be teamed up with one of the Oilers pitchers, Emerson Fleck. Emerson Fleck committed to Washington State. Hasn't gone there just yet as he is fresh out of high school, but that is what he will be headed off to. The final line tonight on Garvey Rummery, 7 1/3 innings pitched, no runs, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. And you have to give credit where credit is due. A tip of the cap to Garvey Rummery. A fantastic outing for him.
Buck announcers say it's pronounced Hyder.
So Rylan Hyder is the new man on the hill, as we just got confirmation as he comes in with 1 away and 1 aboard in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch is a swing and a miss there from Cole Wilson.
He is throwing heat from a low sidearm position.
The righty kicks and fires. Breaking ball missed upstairs. The count goes to 1-1.
Practically falls off towards the third base side of the mound, and he's pitching from the third base side of the rubber as well.
1 ball, 1 strike, went away, 1 aboard. This one grounded third base side, fielded on a hard drop by the third baseman Hankins, who throws to first, and a fantastic play by Hankins to get the second out.
That is wow. We've seen a great play by Soto at short for the Oilers, but this one is the best one for the Bucs as Hankins took a jackrabbit bounce on the short hop and made a bullet throw to first.
So 2 down now for Braden Smith, and a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight for the Oilers. As that pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Smith today popped out to the catcher and grounded out to the third baseman. Worthgen on second, moved down there off that ground ball to the third baseman. As that one just missed the outside edge, evens it up at 1-1. The Oilers would love to get a run here and at least have something to speak for in this contest. 1-1 pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2.
Remember now, it's years ago, but they were trailing 6-0 with 2 outs in the ninth once and tied it 6-6 and lost in the 10th. Oh, so you never know. Baseball is a funny game.
1-2. That is a ball in the dirt, blocked behind the dish by Brody Briggs. Great job behind there defensively to keep the runner Brock Worthgen at second base.
I would love to see the radars speak on this guy's fastball. It is smoking.
Deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. A long look in here, and the delivery. Called strike 3, down he goes. Smith not happy with it, but he is called out looking via the strikeout, and the inning is over. So the Oilers come up empty again in the 8th. We'll move to the 9th inning. Bob Bird will take over when we come back for the final inning of play. It's the Bucs 6, the Oilers 0 on ESPN.
Discover a radiant smile with Ridgeway Family Dentistry's exclusive offer.
I guess we'll have a new Oiler pitcher.
A new patient bundle. Uncover the benefits of a dental exam and x-rays, cleaning not included, during this limited time offer. Why Ridgeway? With over 240 positive reviews, they've been dedicated to treating patients of all ages in the Soldotna community and the Kenai Peninsula since 1990. Experience premium dental care with cutting-edge technology and a skilled team led by Dr. David Richburg. Elevate your oral health journey. Schedule a consultation today at Ridgeway Family Dentistry, where satisfaction meets a healthy smile.
Hey guys, the fish are running, but that's not the only thing that can swim upstream. You have 200 million swimmers lined up and ready to roll every single time. If you've been considering a vasectomy, Dr. Alvarez will perform a no-needle, no-scalpel procedure, which is minimally invasive with little or no discomfort. We accept all insurance, and our self-pay price is often more affordable than high-deductible plans, regardless of network status. Let us check with yours. Call Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics, 907-235-1010, or check our website. Let's sink those swimmers and focus on some summer fun.
Bob Bird along with Noah McLean as we go into the Bucs 9th. The Bucs 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They've stranded 7. The Oilers no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and just 2 men left on base. A tremendous pitching performance by the Bucs. Garvey Rummery, who went 7 in the 3rd innings, gave up just 2 hits, struck out only 2, and walked 1. And Rylan Hyder polished the Oilers off in his 2/3 inning of work. So staying on the mound, though, is Nikolai Arbach. He struck out 8 Bucs, walked 2, and given up 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Josh Hankins is going to come to the plate. He's been a busy day, and we'll get his stats here in a minute. Righty on righty matchup. Here's the stretch and the pitch, and it's a strike on the outside corner. Hankins grounded to short, walked, struck out, and grounded to short. He's a .235 hitter with 4 RBIs. We're in the ninth, and the Oilers trail 6-0. Here's the next pitch. That's on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. I think Nick Arbach will get a starting assignment and the next rotation. He's looked impressive here in relief. There's an off-speed pitch, and it fooled him. Wow. And it's his 9th strikeout, and he came on in the 4th. Very intelligent pitching. Here's Cole Carlone, and he singled and had an RBI in the first, struck out looking, grounded to short, and popped out in the 7th. Lefty on righty matchup here. Here's the pitch, and it's low for ball 1. The Oilers have Thomas, Soto, Dawson, and Ferris. The infield third to first, Vogelsong, Robson, and Wilson. The outfield, left, center, and right, and a battery of Arbach and Smith. Here's the pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on in the 9th, and the Bucs lead 6-0. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And that's a high fly ball to left center, drifting over as Robson. It's routine. Had a lot of carry and a lot of arc, and it's F8 and 2 dead here in the 9th for the Bucs. A credit to the Oiler fans. They stay to the bitter end, and they're hoping to see some runs come across in the 9th. Here's Will Burns, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2, walked twice, scored a run, struck out twice. And the first pitch to him is a ground ball to Soto. A 4-bounder, makes the throw, got him. And there is a 3-up and 3-down inning for the Bucs here in the 9th. We'll go to the Oilers half of the 9th. They trail with a lot of work to do to get back in this ball game. They trail the Bucs 6-0. This is Oilers baseball on ESPN KSLD 1140.
When you've been involved in an accident or suffered at the hands of someone else's negligence, we can help you assess whether you need an attorney and whether we can add value to your case. This is a small community, and we want to make sure that our community members are taken care of. We offer free consults to help you determine what insurances might be available to provide a full and fair recovery for you and whether we can add value to your case. Call us at Earhart, Elsner, and Cooley to schedule a free consult. 907-283-2876.
Hello, I'm Marty Hansen, owner and manager of Eyewear Express. Have you ever bought new glasses for your little darling and they're lost or twisted into a figure 8 before you even get home or take that first picture? Well, if you got them at Eyewear Express, we'll replace the frame for free. Let me say that again. If they lose or break the frame, we'll replace it for free. So relax and expect the best from Eyewear Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna. 260-9199.
Bob Byrne and Noah McLean. We go to the Oilers' 9th with the Bucs 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 7 men left. The Oilers no runs, 2 hits, both of them by Vogelsong, and 2 errors, and they've stranded just 2 men. Wow. And doing the 9th inning honors for the Bucs on the hill is Rylan Hyder, and he had pretty good, easy time of it in the 8th. And the Oilers will bring up batters 9, 1, and 2. Zach Ferris, Petey Soto, and Cole Dawson.
And, Bob, they actually
got a new pitcher.
Sat down the hater. It is now Eli Lipinski who is out there for a 1 inning of work.
Give me the name again, please.
Eli Lipinski.
Lipinski, very good. Yeah, I could tell once I looked and saw his pitching angle.
When he wasn't throwing from the side.
No. But that will still bring up the Oilers 9, 1, and 2.
Well, if nothing else, at least we have Cody Johnson. It's about to get Western going on. I love that song. Cody Johnson, one of my favorite country artists.
Zach Ferris, 0 for 2, as you would expect, after the job that's been done by the Buck starter, Rummery, and he takes strike 1 at the knees. He's popped to short, fly to center. Righty on lefty matchup. Here's the pitch inside, and it's 1-1. The Bucs have Hankins, Burns, Powell, and Carlo. The infield third to first with Enyart, Ross, and Lacey. The outfield left, center, and right. Here's a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. A battery of Lipinski and Briggs. Ball one, strike two. Here's the stretch by Lipinski. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Off-speed stuff, I think. He didn't get anything on it. And there's one dead here for the Oilers in the ninth.
So it'll be up to Petey Soto and Cole Dawson, the next two that are guaranteed. And, Soto today flew out to left field, popped out to the second baseman, and grounded out to the third baseman. So he is 0 for 3.
This fly ball in the first inning had a lot of mustard on it, but it was hauled in by Enyart. Here's the pitch, and it's low for ball one.
Soto, I think, besides the pitching from Nikolai Arbach, Soto's glove has been the only other thing to watch for the Oilers.
Blown away, and it's 2-0. Very shallow in center field is Max Ross. And same thing with Lacey in right. But Enyart is standard depth. Here's the next pitch. Fly ball, deep left. Going back and drifting for it is now they muffed it. The center fielder called off the left fielder. That was a big mistake. That was Enyart's ball all the way, and he was drifting. At the same time, Ross was running like a jackrabbit. They collided, and that's going to be an E8. And the Oilers are in business with a runner on second base.
I mean, I have no idea why the center fielder, Max Ross, came over and tried to even make a play on that ball. I mean, Enyart has done a fantastic job all day, and he was standing practically where the ball fell.
Well, they made a mistake, that's for sure, and it's going to bring up Cole Dawson. He's 0 for 3, and now they called a balk. He dropped the ball. All right. So a balk gets him to second base. He was on the rubber. I was charting things here. What happened?
He just dropped the ball. It was as simple as that. And a meeting on the mound now quickly between the catcher, Briggs, and the new pitcher here, Eli Lipinski. But, I mean, I think he just maybe got a little discombobulated when your center fielder comes over, and you don't see that happen too often between a defense that's been very solid. And discombobulated, I got to go to a moment in the movie 42 when Jackie Robinson gets the pitcher to balk, and he goes home, and his mom says, "What did he do? He didn't do anything." And he says, "Mom, he discombobulated the man." So, of course he did something. He was all over him.
Stealing home, what an art form that is. The other one, Rod Carew and Maury Wells. They just drive the pitchers crazy. But we got a runner on third and one out. Here's the pitch, and it's low for ball one. The Bucs carefully working a shutout here and are in trouble. Runner on third in the bottom of the ninth. They're leading 6-0. But the Oilers trying to get a statement. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop's got to score a run. And it comes across, and they get him 6-3 and an RBI by grounding out for Cole Dawson. And the Oilers get on the board here.
Well, if nothing else, the fans will give him a round of applause for scoring the run in the ninth.
Colin Robson, and I'm sure the center fielder, Max Ross, is going to get a talking to.
Yes.
Colin Robson, 2 outs and nobody on, and the Oilers trailing 6-1. Here's the pitch to Robson. Is a high pop-up. Should end it here. The second baseman Powell wants, unless the center fielder wants to call him off, and that will end the ball game here with a P4. But in the inning, the Oilers got 1 run on no hits. There was a big fat error in center field, and there was nobody left on base. Let's go to the post-game show brought to you by the PCHS, Peninsula Community Health Services, supporting your health, offering medical, dental, eye care, and behavioral health services. Go online at pchsak.org or give them a call at 262-3119. That's 31-19. We'll be back with a wrap-up here. The Bucs beat the Oilers 6-1. This is Oilers Baseball on ESPN.
When you've been involved in a car accident, getting healthy is the most important thing. Having an advocate that can go out and get a full and fair recovery for you should not be something that you have to worry about. When people have been injured and suffered catastrophic injury or huge medical bills, other insurance companies can come and try to reduce your recovery. It's imperative to have someone that knows how to fight with these insurance adjusters look out for your interests. At Earhart, Elsner, and Cooley, we want to add value to your case to ensure a maximal, fair recovery.
Hello, I'm Marty Hansen, owner and manager of Eyewear Express. Have you ever bought new glasses for your little darling and they're lost or twisted into a figure eight before you even get home or take that first picture? Well, if you got them at Eyewear Express, we'll replace the frame for free. Let me say that again. If they lose or break the frame, we'll replace it.
This will be a brief post.
So relax and expect the best from Eyewear Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna, 260-9199.
Hi, this is Michelle, the 340B program coordinator at Peninsula Community Health Services. What is 340B? It's a program that provides prescribed medications at a greatly reduced price. This is a remarkable program for PCHS patients who have no insurance or for those who have high deductibles or copays. Patients that have had a qualifying visit in the last 12 months with one of our eligible providers may participate in this program at no charge. To find out how the 340B program can help you with medication costs, contact 262-3119.
Peninsula Community Health Services, supporting your health.
And now, it's time for the post-game show on ESPN 1140 and 96.9. Brought to you by Peninsula Community Health Services and The Best Shop. With game recaps and on-field interviews, let's return to the field on ESPN.
Bob Burr with Noel McLean, and also the Three Bears giving you the score for the Bucs: 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They stranded 7 runners on base. And the Oilers, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors, and just 2 men left on base. As the pitch, Noah, baseball is 90% pitching, and nobody was going to beat Garvey Rummery today, I don't think.
Yeah, no, Garvey Rummery, it was his day all the way through and through. As we mentioned, 7 1/3 innings pitched, no runs, only 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and only 1 walk in the process. He was just dominant from start to finish.
I'll tell you who else was dominant, though, is Nikolai Arbach, as he gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned, and struck out 9, walked 2. My guess is he's going to get a starting assignment in the near future.
Yeah, I would think so. I would hope so.
All right, so you're listening to the post-game show brought to you by Peninsula Community Health Services. They support your health by offering medical, dental, eye care, and behavioral health services. Call them at 262-3119, pchsak.org, or at 262-3119. And let's see, what else have we got to discuss? The next game is going to be tomorrow night right here on Saturday night at 6 p.m., and it'll be the rubber game. The Oilers have won 2, the Bucs have won 2. There's a lot at stake here, I think, and we'd sure like to put a stinger in the tail of this series, Noah?
Yeah, absolutely. Tomorrow, a big game. Now the Oilers dropped the first game and now the 4th game. They won the 2 in between. And like you mentioned, the rubber match tomorrow, and this is for a big statement here in the ABL standings.
Don't forget the Best Shop on K Beach Road carries Western snowplows and Snow X plows. Yeah, it's only 6 months till Christmas. You better think about that, so give them a call at 262-8785. For our technician back at the studio and Noah McLean, this is Bob Bird saying thank you for letting my voice be your eyes. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Peninsula Oilers Baseball on ESPN 1140 AM, 96.